Dude, it's so funny. In Mexico, Viagra's over the counter, and every pharmacy, the second you walk in for like sunscreen, they're like, the second they see you're like an American, they're like, Viagra? And I'm like, I'm 28, my dick still works, please. I don't need it.
But also, shut the fuck up. My girlfriend's right here. I'll buy it in an hour.
12 pills,
yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm planning on having 4 margaritas at lunch. This thing's not going to work by 2 p.m. Fucking slide those over the counter to me. Also, that's how MDMA was created.
I don't know what that is.
Like ecstasy. Ecstasy was created because it was a appetite suppressant in like the 30s, and like women were taking like a bunch of like ecstasy to like get skinny because it makes it like completely destroys how hungry you are. But then they were having way too good of a time, and like 1930s men were like, why are all these women laughing and telling me they love me? And so that got banned real quick.
Right.
Yeah, man, there used to be good drugs.
Yeah.
Used to be fucking cocaine cough drops for toothaches. Dude, real over-the-counter cocaine cough drops.
Wow.
It's like, hey, your teeth hurt? Fucking, have you ever considered starting a business with your best friend? I'm 12. I'm 12 and my teeth are rotting out of my head because all I eat is sugar.
Yeah.
Man. We were born in the wrong era.
This is not a segment I can.
We were born in the wrong.
I've seen Quaaludes in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I don't actually know what Quaaludes were for. I don't know. I think they might have been like a muscle relaxant.
No, they make you fall asleep. But if you fight
off
the
the
urge
sleep?
to sleep,
Damn.
then it breaks past and becomes like hallucinogenic or whatever.
What a shame.
Yeah.
What a shame we never got to try it.
And then you become best friends with Jonah Hill or whatever.
And then, yeah, you like foot yourself into your fucking Lamborghini Gallardo and crash it the whole way home.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's a shame that the majority of that story is a lie. And also that the worst guy you know has that as his favorite movie.
Yeah.
Ah, man, but Margot Robbie. Goodness
It's also not
gracious.
a shame. Most of that's a lie. They do awful things in that.
Very fair. Very, very fair. Jordan Peterson. Not Jordan Peterson.
No.
Jordan
Belfort.
Bad guy.
Yeah, he's a real bad guy.
Yeah.
But he's a bad guy in the movie, too.
Well, that's fair. At least like they're open and honest about him being a bad guy in that. Not the cold open I wanted to talk about here.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Oh, Danny. I love Sundays. I love Sundays.
Right.
Hello. I love Sundays because it's Sunday in my household.
You have to stop.
I love Sundays.
This is an audio medium.
Sunday. Oh, you have to stop kitty softballs.
Yeah, there's a whole cow skull being dragged across the floor.
I'm sorry, guys. For those of you who aren't watching right now, and those of you who are listening, Kitty Softpaws is with us for 3 more days. She's the last of the puppies that we have access to, the last of the Shrek litter. We actually went out to a Wags and Walks charity event, and by we, I mean I and your lovely girlfriend, Sarah, and Dorothy and all her employees. Wags and Walks held like a block party. And the entire Shrek litter was there. There was a line of like 100 people waiting to meet them for like 6 hours. So all of them got adopted. All of them got sent out to their adoptive families. I believe that the only 2 that are left that didn't have that weren't literally sent out to adoptive families that night are Sleeping Beauty and Puss in Boots.
The filler dogs.
The 2 filler dogs, the two sisters that look a lot like Kitty Softpaws. Get out of here, you skedaddle. But so those are the only 2, but I'm assuming after tomorrow with how many people met them that they're probably going to be adopted. Still not what I wanted to talk about.
Go on. I just wanted you to shut her up. You didn't have to do this whole spiel.
She was fucking, that's a big bone for a little dog. I have been so addicted to Battlefield 6. And here's the thing. Sundays are a day of work for me because I have to sit down and watch 17 and a half episodes of fucking 36 minutes of Hazbin Hotel. And then I have to watch fucking Gachiakuta and Tougen Anki and My Hero Academia and Santa. And guess what? Fucking Star Wars just dropped a show. And we're doing 2 episodes of Hazbin Hotel a week. And we got a lot to talk about this week. Got so much to talk about it. But there's also football on Sundays. And you know what? There's the occasional respite because Nick's not doing anything where he wants to sit down and he wants to lay down as a fucking engineer, not an engineer, a support with his LMG, and he wants to cut people in half on Rush on Battlefield 6.
Right. It makes you feel better. The Bills won. So
let's go Bills.
Yeah, go Bills.
Let's go Buffalo. The Patriots won as well. So I mean, I actually didn't watch an ounce of football yesterday because I was too busy doing charity for dogs. Wow. So not a big deal, but kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And so
you're playing a lot of Battlefield.
I'm playing so much Battlefield. It's so much. It's so much.
It's so
sick.
sick.
It's so much fun. Battlefield was bad for a couple years. They codified it too much.
Yeah.
Now it's just back to like dudes running around. Snipers. Listen, we need to start recruiting some of the fucking people in this game for like real life killing people. Yeah. Because you're like running through a valley and you're like, I don't see anybody. I'm gonna get to a nice little vantage point and fucking shit ass 792, 300 goddamn meters away. shut your shit smooth off.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, surely he can't get me twice. I'll just run the same route every single time.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting fucking nuked.
Battlefield will turn like any guy you know into the worst guy you know because I'll be playing like that. Like, yeah, I'll be running through a field, or I'll even be like pretty covert. Like, I'll behind a house and then I want to get behind another house.
Yeah.
And I'll take 3 steps and then I'm wiped off the face of the planet.
Yes.
And I'll unironically be like, man, real war must be tough,
dude.
You know,
when you're playing like Breakthrough or All Out Warfare, and it's like, oh, there's like different points that you have to like. There's no, it's not like linear, right? Like, like you could have a spot. You could have like A and E, and they can have like B, C, and D, right? So it's all over the map. You're like, I don't know what sight lines to check.
Yeah.
Like, I'm running like down hallways, and like there's a guy in front of me and a guy behind me, and I'm like, how the fuck do you like? What am I supposed to do? That's why I only play attack and defend, because I'm like, bad guys in front.
Right,
I
yeah.
can't deal with bad guys behind.
Right.
We go puppies. A lot of work.
Oh yeah, but have you played that map that's like on an oil field with like all the trenches and shit? I'll be like on that map and I'll just see like a buggy come like hurtling towards me. I'll dive into a trench. I'll look up. The sky's on fire and you just see like tracer rounds all above you.
It's so crazy because like everyone's firing tracers and you look, I don't know if that's my friend's bullets or our bullets. And it's like what's even worse is like in this game, your friend's bullets don't hurt you. Right. I'm like, Jesus Christ, real warfare must be a nightmare because like just because your buddy shot it doesn't mean the bullet's gonna phase through you.
I know there's so many moments where I'm like, war is hell.
Dude, I'm using my friends as like buffers for like, I'm like, oh, there's a guy in front of him. And I'm just cutting my friends in half. It's fucking crazy.
I'll link up with people to see if they die, like turning corners before me.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, Steve will go.
Yeah.
And then you're running on, I run over my defibrillators and I'm just getting people up. I'm doing Hacksaw Ridge cosplay out there. I'm like, I can get another. Lord, give me the strength to get another. I'm fucking sprinting.
It's so hype. I also love when you're like, oh, I'll punch a hole in that wall, and then a whole building comes down.
Yeah,
you're like, oh no.
Oh no, infrastructure. Those are so hard to build.
There's one map that feels like, I don't know what country it's actually in, but it feels like you're in like a little Italian like countryside in like a very urban area with a lot of corridors and shit. And there's like a little square with like a tree blocking a window.
Yeah.
And I was an assault with a little grenade launcher, and I was like, I wonder if I could take down that tree. That tree's kind of pissing me off.
Yeah.
And I shoot it, and it falls down, so I have like a clear line of sight. And I'm like, oh, I understand how whole cities get destroyed.
Yeah, you're like, tactical advantages sometimes like override architectural engineering. You know, you're like, listen, there's a guy over there. I don't want him over there.
Yeah.
See you later, fucking cathedral.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like, that church is in the way.
1,400 years old. That's fine. It made it far enough. Okay, don't make it out of rock if you don't want it crumbling down here. So yeah, Battlefield 6 has been every single moment of my free time. I've been doing, usually me and Dorothy watch television at night, but I just been like cuddling up next to her. She's like on her computer working. I'm like, can I play video games? I'm like, can I use big TV, play video games? She's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, hell yeah. It's so much fun, dude. No one uses voice chat. No one. No. Every time I hear somebody using voice chat, I'm like, cringe. Fucking shut up.
Yeah, I would never.
The problem is like with the PS5 controller, if you don't hit the fucking button, you're just like because the PS5 controller has not only a speaker, but also a microphone in it. So like, I'll just like realize I've been chatting to Dorothy for like 10 minutes during this game. Like everyone has been hearing this conversation.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, the warts went away this morning. She's like, oh, good, good. And everyone's like, what the fuck is going on?
Everyone's like, don't revive that guy.
Yeah. That guy's got enough medical fucking shit going on in the real world.
I hate when the PS4 controller speaks at me.
Yeah. Oh, God, no.
It like sounds like a Happy Meal toy.
Yeah, oh, it's awful. It's like, this wasn't a function that this controller needed to have. PS4. Are you playing on the PS4?
Sorry, I meant PS5. I'm playing on PC, but... I haven't played on controller in so long, and I am fucking cheeks. Just bad.
I'm so bad at controller now, it's actually insane.
That's tough.
I literally cannot do it. But yes, so fucking, if you want to play Battlefield 6 with me, I don't know, let me know. But anyways, we got a lot to talk about today. So we got a morally confusing episode from Sonda, My Hero Academia, Tougen, Anki, Gachiakuta, and 2 new episodes of Hazbin.
Did you drop Digimon?
100%. 100%. Drop Digimon like hot rocks, dude.
Gotcha.
I cannot will myself to watch it.
That was so quick.
Yeah.
1 mid-episode and you're gone.
I was barely in it to begin with, if we're being entirely real with ourselves here. I'm close to dropping To Gachiakuta. They haven't done a funny thing in 2 or 3 episodes.
We made it so far.
I know, but they haven't done a funny thing in like 40 real minutes of content. So I'm right on the cusp.
That's fair. Should we talk about that first then?
Yeah, let's talk about Togenanki here. They're just throwing in real life terms. The main character, whose name I believe at this point is probably
Shiki?
That's it, probably. Child of Kishin.
Yeah.
He was like, "Don't let him crash out," and I was like, "That's we do like." Anime to me has always just been a safe space. And it's like when I start hearing people talk like me, I'm like, okay, no, this is no longer a different world.
Yeah,
I know Shiki.
When I hear Luffy throw out a 6'7" reference, like
Yeah, with this long bouncy arms, he's just stretching them out miles away. Like Zoro's on the other side of the island. He's just going like this.
Zoro just sees 2 hands doing that to
It's
him,
like
and
he had to do it.
he's like, "What is this? What's
Sanji's
happening?"
just smoking a cigarette next to him. He's going through it. He's going through a
He
thing.
just taps it out on his palm.
Just fucking like a back demon.
Yeah. But what's it called? Yeah, Togenanki, nothing really happened. So one of the Momotaru, this is episode like 15 or something, 16. One of the Momotaru can see everything Sawblade sees.
Yes.
Because he splashed him with a bucket of
his saliva.
Glue, yeah,
I like
his
to think that
goo.
he was like, "Oh, I just need a little saliva in there." I like to think the whole bucket is just his. He just spent days just salivating, just eating warheads.
I love how none of the powers have any rhyme or reason or like interconnected theme.
Don't need it.
So I love that it like could have been like, I can hack into the eyes of anyone who's eaten some of my shit.
Well, that's the thing is like because the Momotaro aren't like they don't have blood-based abilities.
Yeah.
They have like
bacteria, I think.
miasma. Like it's like I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. So that's kind of neat that he can like see through Sawblade's eyes.
Yeah.
And then
It's the Rinnegan.
oh
Yeah.
I never got to the Renegade. Stop doing that during the pod.
Why?
For your own PR, this is just awful to look
It's
at.
a nasal decongestant, Danny.
Just congest, brother.
Oh my God, I'm stuffy. I'm stuffy, dog. I'm trying to decongest. Also, it smells nice. It's menthol.
Better.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, because it's up there. What, people think I'm doing poppers? I'm not. It's all
I'm
in.
not saying you'll get canceled. I'm just saying, like,
I think it's all in. Oh, God. Do you think that's Thai?
what are you saying?
I think it's in Thai.
I don't know.
It
I don't
is
know
in
where
Thai.
you get this shit.
Nice. It's Thai.
Okay.
Huge.
But Shiki's immune to fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. And he run into a burning dude. Are the firefighters in this universe actually fighting infernals? The whole hospital like fully in blaze, and they're like, wait until the firefighters are here, and then Shiki and fucking Sawblades are in there for like 30 minutes, just individually scooping. Like Shiki is not crazy fast. Like he's as fast as a teenage boy could be running wise.
Yeah.
And he's running all throughout this hospital multiple times over, picking up one person at a time. And then they're just like, yeah, firefighters still aren't here.
Yeah, there's no response time.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
What is more important than a children's hospital fully ablaze?
4 firefighters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
like-
had nothing else going on.
Dog, we watched Novocaine yesterday, which is it's a fun Jack Quaid movie.
Yeah.
But what like pissed me off about the entire movie, they're like, it's the holidays, there's no cops around in the small little city of San Diego. and there's just like they only ever show like 2 cops. Like 2 cops get shot in the beginning, and then for the rest of the movie, there's like a series of like full-on gun battles throughout San Diego. And there's only 2 cops on the case because it's like Christmas.
Weird.
Call
they
them
take
in.
it off.
Call them in. There's like 6 dead cops and like a bunch of dead civilians. Hey, sorry you're with your kids. There's an active war going on that Jack Quaid's in the middle
Yeah,
of.
that's so funny.
Insane. Fun movie though. But yeah, that's
That's pretty much Togenanki.
Togenanki. I said lobotomized troll is crazy. And then I said the is it raining out was an elite play, but you absolutely could have just read his lips.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it took me a bit to realize what he was doing, but like, yeah, when you ask him a question and he starts talking, that should be confirmation.
That's it. You're like, oh, hello, I just called him. He's on the phone.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name? Shiki. Okay, got it. Like, you don't need to, like, if somebody goes, hey, is it raining? I'm not sticking my hand out.
I also love how, like, they can't even answer that question without being the most over-the-top anime, where he's like, is it raining where you are? And he's like, doesn't seem to be.
Yeah.
Say no. Instantly say no.
You're like, oh,
like you're checking?
I'm sitting on a park bench and I'm not wet. No, actually, it's not fucking raining.
You have to check? What do you mean?
Listen, it's a great move. Great move. But, like, was it necessary? God, no. I've been watching One Punch Man.
Yeah. Why?
You want to know why I've been watching One Punch Man? Spite. Anger, vitriol. I have been mostly watching One Punch Man because I'm doing my Naruto reaction series right now, and I'm in part 1 of Naruto, which, mind you,
you will be for 9 years.
I will be in part 1 of Naruto. I'm on episode 45. I'd say there's I think 80 more canon weeks, so I'll probably be on part 1 of Naruto for like another year and a half.
Yeah,
like a year and a half, which isn't terrible.
Yeah.
Listen. It's a half hour of additional content every single week. Yeah. It has destroyed my ability to get ahead, dude. A whole nother video every single week. So much work. It's much work. It's insane. People are like, oh, reacting so easy. No, it's not. It's not.
It's tiring.
You got to sit there and be funny, and that takes a while, okay? So anyways, I've been watching One Punch Man out of spite, so I can just watch the moments where I'm like, oh, the animation sucks here. Right. Which is kind of the reason that I think everyone is watching One Punch Man right now. And mostly I'm watching it so I can compare it to part 1 of Naruto, which, mind you, was not only weekly, but is also now 23 fucking years old. And so I just watched 2002.
That can't be right.
2002?
No, that's not right.
2002?
I was not 3 when Naruto came out.
Naruto came out in 2002. You're gonna argue. You're gonna argue with me about Naruto
I'm gonna
facts.
argue with you.
You know what? Go off, King. Go off.
Anime. Start.
2002. It came to Toonami and English in 2004. But in Japan, it started dropping in 2002. So if you're talking about...
You're wrong about the English one.
Oh, was it 2005?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, September, so you're not even close.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. Delete it. This is my hack guy moment. This is it. All right. I'm here to talk to you today about Danny Motta's controversial past. Listen, there was a time when Danny Motta wasn't known for his loud, boisterous personality, but rather his overhead arching swing on baby seals. Yes, if you look at this completely non-AI generated or doctored image, you can see Danny Motta. Yeah, you would think, hey, he's not built for the cold, but he was.
I don't know what this is.
This is my hit campaign on you. How dare you be right about Naruto, you son of a bitch? You fucking asshole. But yes, so 2002, 23 years old. Part 1 of Naruto. And I'm watching Kiba versus Naruto, which is well known to be like the budget saver episode.
Because it's just a bunch of tornadoes.
It is literally just it's like still image tornadoes of Kiba being drawn as like a gray fucking pipe, basically. In Naruto, there's a moment where Naruto is he jumps up like a cat, and you see the PNG of Naruto getting slid, and it's he gets bopped between the two, fang over fangs, and then that PNG gets slid down to the ground, and then it all stops, and then Naruto hits the ground again, and Kiba and Akamaru, who are both Kiba at that moment, appear next to him, and you're like, oh, did Naruto get hit? It looks like Naruto dodges them, but it's just them sliding his PNG to show that he's being hit, and then he doesn't register the hit until he gets to the ground. But even that looks better than One Punch Man Season 3.
Is this as bad as Blue Lock Season 2? Because I heard that there's in some time frame, some insane time frame, in 10 minutes, there's 6 new images.
There's a guy who's being oh, I'm looking for every single moment of actual animation, and it's over the course of a 24 minute episode, he's 6 minutes is actual animation. In the most recent episode, they played a singular still image for 24 seconds.
Oh my god!
There was a bunch of S-class heroes meeting at a table, and it's just all of them sitting at the table while one of them talks. 20 seconds. Remember when Invincible did that?
Yeah.
When they were and then they tried to be cheeky about it. They're like, "Wow, animation studios try to save money by making you think that they step out to wide panning shots to make you think something's happening, but in actuality, it's just a still frame." They're just doing that without making jokes about it. It's crazy. I would say.
So yeah, this versus Blue Lock.
This is better, but it's also worse.
Well, I don't know what's happening in One Punch Man, but the reason Blue Lock Season 2 was so upsetting is because Season 1 was better than anyone expected a soccer anime should be.
The show was better. Season 1 didn't look good, though.
Well, you're wrong. You're like just actually factually wrong. Like objectively wrong.
Oh my God.
You're just wrong.
Every time you pan out in season 1, it is exactly that thing.
No, it's not.
It's CGI running. That's what everyone made fun of it for.
It's not.
It is.
If you have to watch like literally any episode of season 1 and you will find out that
it doesn't look like
incorrect.
season 2. I will give you that it doesn't look like season 2.
But it looks good for a soccer anime.
Name one other soccer anime. Name one other soccer
For
anime.
a sports anime.
I'll name one other soccer anime that aired at the same time as Blue Lock that looks better.
What's free about?
Free is swimming.
I don't know.
It's a swimming anime.
I don't watch this shit.
It's a highly homoerotic swimming anime.
They can't accept it. L.
Okay, you get one take here. You want to know a soccer anime that came out alongside Blue Lock that looked better? Ao Aoshi.
Kick 'em.
Kick 'em up. Kicking and screaming. The anime. Will Ferrell. He did all the voices. It was great.
Yeah.
Ao Aoshi came out at the same time as Blue Lock, and it actually has animation, and it looks good.
You're insane.
It's the better out of the two.
You're actually insane. But anyway, where I'm getting at is that Blue Lock season 1 for people with eyeballs looked better than I think a lot of people.
Eyeballs.
My eyes are soft.
My eyes are soft.
The
I'm
man
dangerous, but I can't see shit. It's me. I'm a fucking. What is? Hold up.
A cyborg?
No, Mistborn.
But what I said is funny.
What you said is funny. I liked what you said. Fuck, what is it? Inquisitor.
An Inquisitor.
I'm an Inquisitor. Nice.
But cyborg.
We're clicking. Yeah, that was good. That was real good.
Fucking. You're like Denji. I didn't say this during our Chainsaw Man discussion. One of my favorite things about Denji is that even when he's like his arms and legs are cut off, he can just look at someone and kill them. If he looks at you in too close of a proximity to you, you will die.
Because Denji, yeah.
Because he's got a big fucking
He's
chainsaw.
like, I'm so happy that we're on this date and the chainsaw's just cutting through her cerebellum.
If he just turns around and you're too close to him, you'll die.
You're just getting cleaned.
Also, last Chainsaw Man thing, you know how we both hate when Deku double breaks his fingers?
Yes.
You know what another thing I weirdly hate is? Anytime his face chainsaw breaks. I just don't like, for some reason, I'm like, it's like Usopp's broken nose.
Yes.
Where they do it too often. Like, Denji is de-limbed too often.
They do be tearing him to shreds. Yeah. But the thing is, like, he's supposed to be like grimy and gritty, and then you get the moment of like ripping his chainsaw. And like, it's not like, the thing is, like, at least he has regeneration like built into him, right? Like, somebody has to like pour some blood into his mouth and he's good to go. Yeah. With Deku, like him breaking his limbs, they're like, there's still bone in there to shatter further.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What does pulling his ripcord actually do?
It's like his devil transformation. So look, every hybrid has a devil transformation.
Well, but when he's already a chainsaw man, he'll still do it sometimes.
Like still pull his.
Yeah.
It like kickstarts his regeneration.
When he's fighting Reze, he's in chainsaw mode, and they do that slow motion where she's about to snap and he's about to pull it.
Yeah.
But he's a full chainsaw man.
Yeah, but he's a full chainsaw man. But like he's been injured, so he needs to like. Yeah, I think it's like about because it's Pochita's tail. Technically, it's like activating Pochita kind of.
So it's like slapping Pochita on the cheek.
Get to work there. And he's like literally a jockey, and Pochita is the horse.
Gotcha. But anyway, where I was going with this is that One Punch Man is an action anime. And should have better animation.
It's also that One Punch Man is heading into its like best ever arc, and also the manga looks fantastic. Like Blue Lock's manga is also gorgeous, so like it is offensive that it doesn't look good in the anime. But like One Punch Man, I think One Punch Man looks better than Blue Lock season 2, but it like that's not a compliment. Like it should look so much better than like Blue Lock season 2 that it actually is like a worse offense than Blue Lock season 2. Yeah. So yeah. That's our One Punch Man moment here. What do we want to go to here? I kind of want to talk about Sanda.
Okay. You said something interesting at the beginning of this.
I said morally complex episode here.
No, you didn't.
What did I say?
You said like morally ambiguous.
Did I say morally ambiguous? I'm looking for the silver lining.
Okay.
And listen, this is either. Have you ever seen the meme? It's like Ogre doesn't understand the themes of like Pride and Prejudice. I only know, like, that's how I feel about this right now, because I am looking for the meta commentary and I kind of see it. Like I see, like, so we're talking about episode
5
of Sonda here. And there's a lot to get into here. There's the introduction of a trans character. There's the establishment that trans character is probably bisexual.
Who's trans?
Fuyumura. Like at least
She's not trans.
She's not trans per se. I guess like asexual would be a better terminology.
Also, no.
And what? Like gender ambiguous?
Yeah,
like
well, she's just got like she's struggling with gender identity.
I guess. So like
asexual means you aren't sexually attracted to anyone.
You're right.
So it's not like a gender identity, it's a sexuality.
So what somebody's struggling with trying to understand if they were like male or female, what would be that categorization?
She's a woman who is like wondering about her gender identity.
Okay.
But she hasn't like made a statement about it or anything. She's just like in this transitionary realm. And I really dug it because she's really tall and lanky.
She's got a deep voice.
She's got a deep voice. She has like a flat chest. And like also in Beastar's fashion, there is a scene in this where you just see a fucking mess of limbs like lording over an actual proportioned person.
Yes.
And there's moments in this where she looks so much like Lego She.
Yes.
I wonder if the mangaka is 9 feet tall.
100% did that intentionally. No, the mangaka is not 9 feet tall.
No?
Very small, very small, I assume woman.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Wait, you assume? How do you know?
But like they only make appearances like
like in a chicken head, right?
like in a chicken head, exactly. Yeah.
But so yeah, Fuyumura is like struggling with gender identity because she doesn't really fit like the usual gender norms that are like typically considered femme. And also in this society, all the kids have to dress uniform, and that's not like men wear pants and a tie and the girls wear skirts. It's like men and women all wear slacks, all wear like fully covered up stuff.
Yes.
And so no one gets to express their gender identity through clothing either.
Yeah.
And it ties in to the last episode with like sexuality and seeing a nude body.
Yeah.
Where it's just showing how the effects of over repression and also like how repressing something or like forcing repression on people
doesn't make it go away. It just makes you not understand it in the time when it actually comes to like your front door.
Yeah, it makes them not understand it. It makes them like feel shame for themselves.
Yeah.
It makes them like try and explore those things in like dangerous ways.
Yes. It's like being like, oh, we don't need to teach the kids sex ed because we don't want them knowing about sex. Like the kids are still going to experiment with sex ed. It's just if you teach them about it, they know to use a condom.
Yeah, they're just going to double up on condoms.
Yeah, which is not, by the way, don't do that.
Yeah.
Doubling up on condoms is the wrong thing to do. I know Danny says he did it, but
I didn't say that.
You're always like, oh, I'm Mr. I don't want a baby so hard I double up on condoms.
Yeah, always. That's me. I'm Danny double condom.
But the friction between the latex makes it more likely to tear. So do not double up on condoms, kids.
Nah, listen to me.
Don't listen to Danny. He's got many illegitimate children.
But so I thought that was really cool, especially because we talked about before how we're like, oh, it's interesting that Sonda's like toying with having more open like gay characters.
Yes.
And being like, they're still tiptoeing, but they're pushing the boundaries more than other anime. This episode, they just are straight up like, hey, I have gender dysphoria. And also, I like women. Yeah.
We were dancing around it. Neither of us could find it. Gender dysphoria. That's the fucking word.
They have gender dysphoria, and also Fuyumura is like, well, yeah, maybe bisexual. She at least does like women.
Yes.
But she has said that like she can't tell if she likes Sonda more or less. Like, there's kind of a sense that she feels she's supposed to like Sonda. And that's an interpretation.
Well, there's a big commentary on what she's supposed to be this episode, right?
Yeah.
Because she's stuck it somewhere in between like, oh, some people want me to be like this like manly character. And what's like kind of interesting is that when we first step into Ono's POV, Fuyumura's got like short hair and kind of thing, and it's like very much presenting mask. But then whenever Fuyumura is with Sonda, they have their longer hair. And there's a commentary on like, oh, her sleeping and therefore her hair growing, that kind of thing. And Ono's like, don't sleep, that kind of thing, because the adults are trying to make sure that the kids don't mature at this,
which is crazy.
Yes, they're like, hey, like we've like mastered your diets and like all of this, and you've gotten like vaccines, so you don't need to sleep anymore. Which is like interesting. I was trying to figure out like why, like what's the message behind like oh, we're like youth is so important to Japan that they're trying to like keep kids that way, that kind of thing, or
well, it's like any beauty standard in like any country. I guess I
Yeah.
shouldn't say any country. I don't know what the beauty standards in like, Chad are like.
I mean, listen, like, oh, the beauty standards like trying to force women to stay young is a pretty safe catch-all globally.
Exactly. It's like pretty universally, like societies have these beauty standards where it's like infantilizing women, like keeping them looking young and stuff like that. You have a lot of celebrities with like 30-year age gaps, like dating 25-year-old girls in their 50s.
Yeah.
And so I think obviously Japan is known for like more oppressive stuff than America.
Yeah.
So it is probably
We're getting there, baby.
Yeah, it's definitely
Oh, it's a foot race and we're catching up,
Yeah,
all right?
don't worry.
We're number one at everything. At least we will be soon.
But fucking so it's definitely got like, Japanese roots, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think it is a more universal thing. And I loved that the school is like, hey, don't sleep. One, don't sleep so that you don't mature.
Yeah.
And two, like, if you develop breasts, or like maybe they even like
If you hit puberty while still in the school, you're fucking gone.
yeah, exactly. If they're like shaming you for hitting puberty, they don't like address men, but maybe like it's like, oh, if your voice drops or like, someone's taller than the average, then it's the same deal. But like, yeah, it's just this hyper shaming of like women's breasts and like anything puberty wise.
I didn't think about that. Yeah. So, okay. So it definitely is talking about like, Japan's obsession with the infantilization of women kind of thing. It's like, oh, the second you begin to appear as a full grown woman, then society no longer wants you. Like they want you to be a kid.
Yeah. And then Fuyamura and
This is why I need you. You're my big brain beauty.
dude, when you were like, this was a morally confusing episode, I like mentally packed up my like I fucking loved this episode argument and just burned it.
Yeah.
I was like, I think freaks and pedos love this episode.
Yeah, look, that was my thing because like I'm watching this. I'll read you a lot of things here. So I go.
You're like, Danny better not like this episode.
No, that's not. I said meta commentary on the trans experience, like Sonda, Noan, and Ono to represent the boy and girl in her. So I was like, I believe that like she like is like, oh, I need to be attracted to Sonda because like, oh, I'm seen as a girl by some, but also I'm attracted to Ono maybe because Ono sees her in a more masculine role. Like Ono's always talking, and Ono's kind of the worst perpetrator of like this whole you need to stay as a kid kind of thing because like Ono's like, oh, I like you because you're tall, I like you because you're gangly, I don't want you to sleep because if you mature, then you'll stop being like this. And Ono's coming back with like a knife, and she's like, oh no, you've matured, right? And so Ono, who's gone through the similar experience of being like, oh, I need to run away from this school because I've matured into a woman, is forcing that very same thing on Fuyamura, which I found is interesting.
Well, Ono also slept with Fuyamura and then like woke up with breasts.
Well, it was a dream though. That's why she ran away.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so like that's like all right, but that's like that was the big thing. I was like, holy shit! I was like, sex, a wet dream. I don't know what I'm able to take from this episode because here's my thing. Here's my thing about Sonda, and here's my thing about just like the B Stars mangaka in general. Like this is a very good, in the same way that like people are like, oh, big mouth, like what a good representation, what a good representation of like hormones and what it was like to be a horny teenager.
But also I'm looking at a like cartoon 4-year-old's dick.
Yeah, I'm also watching like Andrew jerk off. I'm watching like 13-year-old Andrew or Nick fucking jerk off here. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, I remember what it was like to be horny in 13. This is a really good like non-comedic approach to like, oh, how like children are treated in a certain society, obviously turned to 11, like very hyperbolically. And so it's tough. I guess it's tough when you're like watching it as an adult and you're like you're watching Ono like fucking finger blast Fuyamura in bed, and you're like, oh God. But at the same time, it's like, oh, this is a representation of the fact that like she's maturing, she's having these like repressed thoughts that she didn't think she should have, and she's running away because of the shame of it.
Yeah.
Like it is technically an important message being sent, and like that important message is sent in a package that makes you uncomfortable because fundamentally it's an uncomfortable talking point.
Yeah. I think that
this is why discussion is important, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting there. Ogre's understanding the secondary layers.
Well, that's a good, not to be weird and like a PBS special about it, but you made a lot of really important and great points just now.
Thank you.
Of like, well, especially just being like, this is why it's good we talked it out, because I thought this anime was just getting weird and fucked.
Yes.
But like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think it's very fitting that, because I had a similar thought to you, but I think like in a different vein, where I was like, whoa, they're talking about wet dreams and they're like having an actual like realistic like lesbian sex scene and stuff like that. Like, and this is all stuff I've never seen in like mainstream anime before. Even like mainstream / indie anime, like Summer Hikaru died, like that vein, where it's like not, you know, you're not going to see merch of it.
It's not Hunter x Hunter, but it's, you know, it's like there's people watching it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
like,
Prime Video's premiere anime of the season.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this isn't like underground, but it's not mainstream. But I think it's very fitting and very cool that an anime about repression is the most open anime I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Where it's like talking about shit without like dancing around it.
Yeah.
And I think in terms of like the uncomfortability about it, one, I think if you're gonna do stuff like this, like children exploring their sexuality to this degree, animation's the best place to do it.
100%.
You have like adults voicing them and
100%,
stuff like that. And I also think that when it comes to stuff like Big Mouth, not that Big Mouth is like a transformative piece of art.
Yeah.
But like, in the same way,
there's identity to be found in like the like, oh, I'm watching this, I'm not weird. Like,
exactly. In the same way that I think like, you know, certain essay stories need to be told, and like gay coming out stories and this and that, like every type of like exploration and or trauma story, I think like teens exploring their sexuality is also something that should be explored in media, because teens are exploring their sexuality. And like the show Sonda depicts, if we just like never show it and are like, it doesn't happen, kids never have sex.
Yeah.
Then they're just gonna be confused and like dangerous about
100%.
it.
And like that's the representation happening here, where they're like, oh, like this is a repression to the point where like, because she's having these thoughts, she not only has no one to go to about it, but she also has to like literally abandon her network. Like this is the kind of thing that would happen in a state that like, oh, doesn't teach sexual education. It's like, oh, what do you mean you were caught like rolling around with some boy, like you're dead to the family, basically. It's like, okay, cool. So you've now cut them off from the support system. They have no idea what they did wrong. They're just expressing like a literal biological urge, and like now they've lost everybody. It's like kind of like with like Amish people. It's like, oh, like you you went on your Rumspringer or something like that, and like you're living out like, I have Banshee still in my brain here.
You're getting too deep.
Yeah, but it's like with like Amish people, it's like, oh, like you're like they don't believe in violence, right? So it's like it's all shunning basically.
Right,
like if you do something wrong, you're shunned from the community. And so like it's like, oh, cool, you did something wrong. Now you have nobody to talk to, and like you have no network, you have no knowledge on how this happened. It's like, cool. So like that's gonna lead to like a disadvantageous situation for this person.
For sure. I always felt that like Madoka Magica, you haven't seen the movie, but the movie, I forget why and how, but I remember the spiel I gave when I reacted to it. But the movie addresses self-harm a little bit. I think in like Homura's like witch version or whatever. But like, and I remember being like, man, I never see that in anime really either. And if I do, it's like in Tougen Anki or like Attack on Titan, where it's like, oh, this gives me superpowers.
Yeah, so like sometimes when the blood come out, it feel good, and I get superpowers, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, like I wish, because I remember this whole Sonda discussion reminded me of when 13 Reasons Why came out. And 13 Reasons Why is a bad show because it's like, season 2's the school shooter season. And like every season is like, what crazy fucking like taboo can we turn into a sensation? Yeah. That's a bad way to go about it. But a positive of 13 Reasons Why is that like people in my school were finally like having discussions about self-harm rather than being like, one, nobody actually does that, or two, if you do, you're like, just don't talk to that person, they're a freak. Yeah. And so like, yeah, I feel like the more we are open about talking about like themes like this, the more like accepting and like, or not necessarily accepting, because I get that the worry is that like talking about self-harm will cause kids to think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, they'll be like, holy shit, I never thought about slicing my shit open. And it's like, dude, thinking about it isn't gonna be like if here's the thing. Self-harm is the kind of thing is like, you don't like see somebody doing that and you're like, oh, that helps. It's like, oh, I don't like me. And I wanna hurt me because I don't like me. Like like somebody with like fucking a self-harm background here. Like it wasn't like I saw somebody doing it and I was like, oh, that's sick as fuck. I was like,
that's so interesting, because I've never also discussion doesn't need to get as deep as it's going. But I've never self-harmed, but I vividly remember asking a friend who did and being like, hey, does that like work and help? And they're like, no.
No, not at all. No, it's fucking, you're just like, ow, now. Fucking ouchie. Also, still mad about my girlfriend breaking up with me. You know, believe it or not, the problem for my 14-year-old girlfriend leaving me wasn't in here. That's crazy. Who would believe it? But yes, so that's the thing. Is like, I think it's like, now that I have this moment to think about it, and there's such a big difference between like, and that's the thing, is like, and this is a very similar talking point that like we see with Chainsaw Man, where people are like, oh, it's a gooner anime, that kind of thing. There is such a distinct difference between like, oh, like these children being sexualized versus like what's done in like Mushoku Tensei or something like that. You know, it's like, oh, like, hey, what's accomplished by Rudy's Gray Rat essaying his cousin? You know, it's like, oh, it's a funny haha moment. And it's like, okay, but like with this, we're trying to set up the standard that like these are humans that are undergoing something that you probably underwent. And like there's probably kids in Japan right now who feel as though they can't express like these feelings about like, oh, these sexual urges they're having because they believe they'll be shunned by the communities they're in.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I was last Chainsaw Man thought. On the drive here, I was like, you know how I know Chainsaw Man isn't a gooner anime? Because Reze's boobs never turn into grenades.
Yes. Yeah, right? Like it's literally her head, right?
Any other anime. Because she can turn...
Or she'd be like pulling them out like Princess Peach, you know? Like, you're like, where is Toad coming from, Peach?
Like, she can turn her limbs into missiles and stuff. And I was like... You give this property to the fairy tale guy, and like her tits are becoming
like Britney Spears and Austin Powers, nipple guns. God, that was great though.
In Austin Powers.
It was great. It was fucking iconic. Anyway. I actually I took a screenshot of a Instagram post I saw the other day because I wanted, or I might have just actually straight up sent it to you. I sent it to you on Instagram, I believe, and it was all of the people that have spun out of Fujimoto's all the people that were like once
you sent me this.
They were like
His
assistants to Fujimoto. I cannot find it, but the people who make it's like 4 like well-known mangakas have spun out of Fujimoto. And it's kind of crazy the influence he's had. I think he's like, a lot of people are having the conversation now after the Reze arc that I think people should have had for a long time, that he's one of the greatest living mangaka. And I am genuinely ready to have that discussion because he just puts out banger after banger.
Well, to be fair, I hear his like shorter stuff is really good. I forget what it's called.
A lot of his one-offs.
Yeah, there's one like something like airy or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
So there's one that's like revolving around like a guy sends music to this girl that he likes, then the entire school makes fun of him. And like she like listens to it and she's like, this is the worst thing I've ever heard.
It's almost the same Limp Bizkit song 9 times.
Yeah, it's literally just that. It's just like, get in, now get out. And it's just like, but him in Japanese. And then there's a one-off that he does about a character named Denki and his sister Nauta, and it's like basically what Chainsaw Man is based off. And it's this really cool story about like this kid named Denki who's trying to like work to make sure that his demon sister doesn't have to leave like her house because everyone thinks she's like a bad luck charm kind of thing. And it's this really cute story about like brotherhood, sisterhood, that's like really fucked up and a lot of people die.
Is that So Long Airy? I think that's what I'm thinking of.
So Long Airy.
I think that's him. I have a friend who like won't get off my fucking ass about reading So Long Airy. It's Fujimoto's like best story, he says.
So Long Airy. I'm assuming it's ERI. Fujimoto. Goodbye Airy is a Japanese one-shot web manga written and illustrated by Tatsuki Fujimoto. It was released on Shonen Jump. Oh, plus.
Gotcha.
2022. So that was like right when Chainsaw Man started.
I'll check that out. And then if you have the stomach for it, Fire Punch is sick.
Yeah,
but dude, it is brutal and depressing and like edgier than Chainsaw Man, I'd say. It's a little more like juvenile.
Oh, it's a 200-page one-shot.
Yeah.
And that is literally just, that's so funny. It literally looks just like, I'm not going to say who it looks like, but if you read Goodbye Area and you've read Chainsaw Man, the girl who I'm believing is Airy here looks exactly like a devil that was just recently revealed. That's very, very funny.
So you say that Fujimoto should be in talks of greatest manga of all time?
No, I'd say greatest living mangaka. I'd say of people currently putting out manga, I believe Tatsuki Fujimoto needs to be in the talk of like greatest of all time.
Yeah. I mean, I've only seen 2 seasons Chainsaw Man and read 3 volumes of Fire Punch.
But really good.
Yeah.
Part 2 like is slow in the beginning of Chainsaw Man, but it's like hitting its stride right now, and it's fucking incredible. Like he is such an incredible closer. Like part 1 could have been the end of Chainsaw Man, and then like part 2 is kind of a disconnected story where like Denji's still the main character, but like other main characters are introduced. It's like a new set of people, kind of almost entirely. And like he has the opposite problem of so many other mangakas, where like the setup isn't always the most interesting part, but the payoff is fucking so peak, it's crazy. And so the ending of part 2 is like, it's like reaching its like apex right now, ending wise. And every single chapter is this new ridiculous twist. The character design is incredible. The world building's fantastic. The subplots are so fucking good. Like there's so much real world politics built into it. It's so fucking incredible.
Crazy.
I would say like of working mangakas right now, it's him or Oda. Like that's like the only two that I would say.
Yeah. I'll pose this. I want to see what the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's mangaka new anime ends up being like, because I dropped off after like the first volume.
I've never read an FMAB, like I've never read a manga of hers.
Yeah, that's fair. I love the Vinland Saga guy, but I've only read Vinland Saga.
He's technically not working right now.
Well, he's working on his next one. He's like going to. He might be taking a mild break, but he was like, my next one's going to be shorter and it's going to be in space.
Fuck these Vikings, I'm going to space here, dog.
It was like, why the fuck did I spend 20 years on one manga? This is insane. But yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had to say between the two of them, that would be who it is.
But sorry, I just wanted to say, since we keep talking about Chainsaw Man, I was gonna save this for the end.
Sure.
We should talk about, and this should be a TikTok.
Okay.
Everyone online has been talking about who would win in a fight, Reze or Bakugo. And I feel like it's obvious.
You feel like it's obvious?
I feel like it's entirely obvious.
Okay, I can give you like the actual answer, but I'd love to get your spiel.
Give me the answer.
It's Bakugo by a mile.
You're dead wrong.
It's by a mile.
Dead
Bakugo
wrong.
killed All for One.
Horridly.
Listen,
he caught a thing in his teeth.
he was able to hurt All for One to the point where All for One had to regenerate. The fact that he was able to regenerate, the fact that he was able to hurt All for One to the point where he could like get beyond his durability implies that Bakugo has an AP that can surpass All for One's durability. That means All for One, who should be comparable in strength to Shigaraki, who just said in this most recent episode that it would only take him a week to sink Japan, is somewhere in the region of a country level AP. By the end, people scale out of control in MHA.
I think it would also take Reze only a week to sink Japan. Also,
ow!
She's a bomb!
She's a bomb, but you don't sink a country with a bomb.
I think she could.
Shigaraki can literally fucking melt away the rock under Japan and just send it into the ocean.
Here's the thing. Bakugo damaged All for One so much he had to regenerate, right?
Yes.
Every time he regenerates, he gets weaker and younger.
I wouldn't. Well, yeah, maybe.
I'd say the baby was pretty weak.
The baby was definitely weak, but Bakugo did catch his rivet spear with his teeth.
Reze regenerates and doesn't get weaker or younger.
Okay.
Reze just keeps regenerating. I don't even know
Only
how.
she has blood. She needs access to blood, just like Denji. She's a hybrid.
She'll just bop away, grab someone, and suck them.
Oh, so you're just assuming that this is happening in a crowded space? Like this is like a residential street in Japan.
Why?
Well, for fights like this, you have to set the stage.
Even if it's in the middle of the ocean, Reze can just fly to somewhere and have
you think Bakugo can't keep up with her?
I think they're both fast.
Bakugo's able to catch up with All for One, who is like using like omni-factor quirks to try and fly away from him. Bakugo's able to propel himself using his sweat.
I don't think Bakugo has the durability to withstand Reze.
The bombs?
The bombs! The bombs!
How do you think he accelerates himself?
Destroy Denji.
How do you think he accelerates himself? With bombs!
I will say she wasn't able to kill a shark.
She wasn't able to.
She fucking threw hands on a
pretty good shark,
Beam.
Though. Pretty good shark.
Great shark.
Great
Stellar shark.
Yeah.
She threw hands on Beam because Denji was inside him. And she couldn't crack him open.
Yes. I would say Reze. I actually don't know how Chainsaw Man scales at all. I've never really.
Chat. While we're discussing this, Bakugo or Reze?
It's Bakugo.
It's not.
The ending of MHA scales specifically Shoto, Bakugo, Takuyomi, and Deku out of control. Anybody who's able to like even lay a hand on Shigaraki or All for One is like country level almost immediately. Like the fact that All for One like looked at an attack from Takuyomi or Taku.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Dark Shadow, Takuyomi.
Takuyomi.
The fact that he looked at it like I think it was like it's called like Dark Shadow Ragnarok, and he was like, I need to dodge that. Like puts Takuyomi at like some crazy high level of strength.
Here's the thing, though. Reze also has ghost powers.
Ghost powers.
Ghost powers.
What is she ghost?
At one point, she blows her own head off.
Yes.
And then kicks the head into the police station.
Which then turns into a bomb.
Yes. And then she appears somewhere else as the devil, which I assume was the head. Because then her body runs.
She can regenerate from just her head, yes.
Which is ghost shit.
I guess, kind of, yeah. Any hybrid is like ghost adjacent. They can literally just infinitely regenerate.
Bakugo can't.
Bakugo cannot infinitely regenerate. I just don't think Reze is getting close enough to him. Bakugo, listen, Deku, did you not see Deku in this most recent episode against Shigaraki? He uses a Detroit smash that literally like levels an entire forest and blows Shigaraki away.
Sure.
Bakugo is close to that level of strength.
I think Reze could do that shit.
I don't think so. I
think so.
I think she blew up a police station.
Reze was never even like close to getting fucked up. The only issue is that she got wrapped up in chains and then brought into the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Bakugo can explode in water. He exploded in blood. He restarted his own heart with his own sweat in blood.
Yeah. I don't know. She seems so much more powerful.
In All For One's mouth.
Yeah. All right. Should we talk about My Hero then?
We should talk about My Hero Academia. Yeah. And my literal first note is, and Shigaraki begins to scale out of control. Whole country sunk in a week. That's actually very appropriate.
Yeah. What'd you think of the episode?
I think this is a fun one. I don't think it's the best episode.
This might be the new worst episode.
This is probably the new worst episode of the season. I have a real question for you here, and it is, how do you feel about the plan to take out Shigaraki using mental attacks?
You're phrasing it wrong. I thought you were going to ask me, how stupid do I think this plan is?
Okay, because there is a dichotomy of conversation around this being the ending plan for MHA.
This is one of those plans where it's like so dumb, you're like, how'd the character even come up with it? Like, there's truly
He kind of didn't. That's how.
Yeah, well, there's like no grounds for him thinking this would work other than him being like, his explanation's stupid.
Yes. Well, break down what the plan is for the people at home.
Is that they're essentially going to do what Goku does to Metacooler. Kind of.
Topical. That's good. Yeah. That's good. For the 3 people at home who just got that, you're welcome.
Where it's your classic, like, oh, if someone's sucking energy from a character, that character just needs to give them all their energy all at once, and it'll overload them, which is always the stupidest concept ever.
Yeah.
So here, number 2 or whatever, like what the second founder.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, Yoshidi or something.
The one that looks like Bakugo is like, hey, Shigaraki can reach into Deku's mind essentially when contacting him,
steal the quirk factors.
Yeah, and steal the quirk factors. And since Danger Sense, this is actually kind of neat, is that since Danger Sense has Danger Sense, he saw it coming and pushed everyone out of the way.
Yeah.
And he was the only one who got grabbed, which is genuinely smart, right?
It was cool, and it was also, it's ironic because Shinomori, who is the user who had Danger Sense, is the only person out of all of the users of All For One all the users of One For All who never fought All For One. So he got it, and he said, I'm going to get it, because he knew it was a stockpiling quirk. He says, I'm going to spend my life training out, like way out, and getting as strong as possible to pass it on to the next person. Right. And so he was one of the longest people to ever have One For All, or All For One, because he never had to fight against All For One.
Right.
So him giving up his life, basically, to save the rest of the people who actually had to fight against All For One is kind of an ironic and cool moment.
Yeah. So that was cool. But then the one who looks like Bakugo is like, all right, he be yoinking quirks.
Yes.
What we need to do is let him have a quirk so forcefully that it like kind of punches him in the brain.
You're not even giving the full synopsis here. So basically, when Stars and Stripes injected herself into Shigaraki, there's like a lump of Shigaraki that's like a dark lump of coal inside of him. And that's basically like his psyche and his memories and all of that. And All For One left a crack.
Stars
and Stripes left a crack inside of that lump of coal that someone was able to see.
Is this not a metaphor? Because when they were talking about it, at first it was like, oh, it stuck with him. Like, he can't stop thinking about her. Which shows he has morality.
No, it's literally
and
like...
but then they're like, our plan is contingent on this physical crack.
Yes, they were like, hey, he's able to regenerate his physical body, not his mental body. Like, maybe there is some, like, lower level of, like sub-conversation here where Stars and Stripes had some kind of, like, prolonged and lasting effect on him, but I don't think so. Stars and Stripes was just in there tearing shit up, and I just don't think he healed it.
The only reason I think that is because there's a line where Shigaraki's like, why did I just think about that? Like, the order of the lines is like, Deku is like, I'm not gonna kill him. He's a person. I'm still thinking about that young boy crying.
Yeah.
And then Shigaraki's like, weird that I just thought of Stars and Stripes.
Yeah.
I thought she was dead. And then he like kind of shakes it out of his head. And he's like, huh, destroyed, but still smoldering. And I think it's him being like, ew, why am I thinking, like, she's dead. Why would I think about her?
Yeah.
And I thought it was like him being like, oh, I killed her. Like,
yeah, I'm dead. She's dead. Why would I think about the people in my past who I've killed or something like that?
Maybe. I mean, the crack's so stupid. And then he gives an example where he's like, hey, when your friend Bakugo...
When that certain friend of yours hands you something, yeah.
Yeah, how does he do it? And it's Bakugo, like, fucking yeeting a test
from like a foot away too. They're sitting next to each other.
And so the theory is that since you can hand someone something forcefully, therefore either destroying the thing you're handing them. Like if I threw you like a wooden house, or like a little like a model, like a little diorama, and I threw it at you, it'll either shatter or I'll break your nose.
Yeah.
So the plan is for Deku to give him one of his quirks.
Yes.
So hard. It either breaks or it breaks Shigaraki's mental nose.
Because that way he won't be able to get the quirks. So like, oh, Shigaraki's so much more powerful than us. He's gonna take all these anyways. Let's fire them into him.
Yeah, and then I like how Smoke's like, I should be the one to go. Yeah. I'm useless.
He literally has search. He can see through the only fucking thing I can do.
Yeah. Also, this episode reminded me that Deku has smoke.
Yes.
And it might be my least favorite thing about My Hero.
It's
entirely.
So it's so dumb. Because it never works, really.
It never works. They always find a workaround. And it's so fucking random. It's like that and Float are the ones that like set Deku over the top to being OP. Because
he doesn't use Float all that often too. He's always using Black Whip to fly around, and you're like, oh, he's floating up there. And oh yeah, because fucking Nana Yakushi or Shimura, whatever her name is.
Well, that's the thing. It's like Gear Shift, whatever. That like Gear Shift works because it's kind of an extension of All for One.
Yes.
Where it's just another strength quirk.
That and Fajin.
Yeah. What's Fajin?
It's like, you know how
that's
like
the recoil?
You know how like BB guns, if you crank them up a bunch, they shoot harder?
Yeah.
It's like that. He does a repeated motion and he stores energy in his arms and legs.
That's not him doing this.
No,
one's Gear Shift.
That's Gear Shift, yeah. Which can either make things around him faster or slower.
Right. So those work because they kind of work in tandem with his like strength ability. Yeah. To the point where like I almost wish he didn't have them at all because they just kind of are like more strength.
Yeah, you could absolutely get both of those abilities by either making him faster or stronger using All for One.
Yeah, exactly. But so that's fine. And then Black Whip is like the only one that's really feels like a new power.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, it's a traversal quirk.
Yeah.
Really annoying because it'd be cool to see how he like figures out traversal without it.
He can literally flick air to fly around. Like he copied Bakugo. Yeah, like he'll be fine.
But then Smoke is just a fucking like random ass nothing one.
Yeah.
And then so is what's the last one? Float,
yeah.
Ridiculous.
I do like in this episode though we see the person who gave him Float, Nana Shimura, who's Shigaraki's grandmother, mind you, being like, we gotta kill this motherfucker. Yeah. And I think that's what makes everyone's like, oh, every MC's so soft. Every MC's blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, Naruto's never trying to kill anybody, that kind of thing. Deku is truly, I think the thing we like, and everyone's like, oh, Goku is anime Superman. No, I think Deku is actually the closest thing we have to anime Superman in terms of like temperament, not power set. Because like everybody, all of the fucking like other users of One for All are all One for All, yes, are all like inside of Deku being like, we need to blow the fucking back out of Shigaraki's head. Even his grandmother. And Deku's like, no, there's a kid in there. I'm going to save him kind of thing. So like temperamentally, I think like he's the closest thing we have to an anime Superman. Cause like even like Tanjiro, who's like, you're like, oh, Tanjiro's such a sweetie. Still kills people.
Yeah.
Like, still absolutely kills people,
Yeah.
you know?
Goku did dodge those fucking Frieza discs.
Yes, he did dodge the Frieza discs. He's also killed people.
Well, oh no, he kills Frieza. Yeah.
Well, Trunks kills Frieza.
Oh yeah.
Right?
That's stupid.
Right?
Because he did some of the
And then
Kamehameha.
Gohan kills Cell.
Gohan kills Cell. Goku kills Boo, but Boo's like gum, so
Yeah.
like, does that count?
Yeah, but well, he doesn't kill Boo though, because Boo comes back.
No, he kills Kid Boo.
He kills Kid Boo, but then the Boo that got spit out of him turns into the Boo Z
Also,
Fighter.
Goku lives in a world where like hell and heaven are places you can casually visit.
And casually get out of.
Exactly. So it's like, even when Goku is killed, it like doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which is why it's kind of silly that Goku's like, I'm not gonna kill. But like, no, I agree. That
Who would you say anime Superman is? Because like
It's
obviously,
Deku.
yeah,
Because Luffy kills regardless of what Oda says.
yeah. The second that
Luffy throws cannonballs at people with careless abandon.
he sinks entire ships filled with almost definitely at least 1 or 2 Devil Fruit users. People have died in Luffy's wake.
Yeah.
Like Deku obviously doesn't have like Superman's power set, but like I think like from a standpoint, like mentality set, I think it is Deku.
He might as well have Superman's powers. He flies. He has super strength.
He flies,
Goku
he has
doesn't
super
shoot lasers out of his eyes.
He doesn't. Well, I was gonna say he has like not like he doesn't blow air out of his like lungs, but he like can like absolutely shoot gusts of wind.
Probably could.
Yeah, that's fair.
If this mangaka was like, oh,
Just fudge in his lungs a bunch. Yeah.
or even just all for one, being like, I'm using it in my lungs, like in my chest, you know?
Yeah. Why not?
So this episode had a lot of discussion of everyone being like, you have to kill Shigaraki. And Deku's like, no, I'll find a way. And I wanted, like, Deku and Shigaraki to be fighting, and they end up, like, you know, flying a bunch of miles away again.
Yeah.
And they land near Bakugo. Bakugo gets up and he's like, Deku, you subdued Shigaraki. Don't worry, I'll kill him. I'll kill him with my teeth.
That's literally like that's what they do in Naruto. Like it's like every time, like when they defeat Kakuzu and Shippuden, Naruto like takes him out and he's like, I'm still alive. And Kakashi's like, Raikiri, no, you're not. And it's like, well, Naruto didn't kill him. It's like, Naruto permanently crippled him so that Kakashi could punch out his chest. Like, no, Naruto he's got a couple of assists at the very least.
Yeah.
That would be very funny. Yeah, it's like Bakugo trying to muster enough nitroglycerin in his palm to blow off Shigaraki's jaw.
It's just like Bakugo keeps like biting at the air, and Deku's like, stop. Bakugo's like, I did it once.
Yeah, he's got like bamboo, like it's Nezuko. He's like, please, I'll carry you.
Just like after this, it like time skips, and Deku's like, after the war, a lot of us retired. We knew that we gave the world all that we had, except Bakugo. Bakugo's now the Chomper, and he's the world's most deadly villain.
You know, you would think, because they gave Mirko all those fake limbs, they'd give it to Bakugo. But nope, no legs, no arms. He's just flying around biting people.
He spent all of his hero money on mechanical teeth.
They explode too.
Yeah.
He bites straight through people. Sometimes they're not even, it's just suspects. We don't know if they're bad people.
There's teeth in his ass, too.
Have you seen the movie Teeth? It was based off him. They made a sequel. It's worse. Oh, but yeah, it's MHA.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, again, the worst episode of season 8 is still a great episode.
Do you like Demon Deku?
Yeah. No, actually, I don't.
Okay.
I hate all the, except, never mind. Next anime.
You just felt MHA fans breathing down your neck. Good.
No, because it depends on what happens in the next episode. I hate that My Hero is constantly like teasing us with the idea of a villainous Deku, and it never actually pays off. Vigilante Deku was literally nothing.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I'm gonna go hunt down Shigaraki myself. And they're like, the police will be after you. They weren't.
Yeah.
That sniper hero was after him, and that's it.
Yeah.
And also, he never did any, like, vigilanteing. Like,
Nope.
It's my same issue with the show Vigilantes, where if
he does catch a couple of bad guys.
but, like,
It's no one important.
but not in a way that was, like, if you're gonna do a vigilante arc,
Yeah.
you need to show the benefits of having the handcuffs come off.
Yeah.
Like, Deku needed to be like, oh, I get this done fast when I don't hold back.
Yeah.
But because I'm like incapacitating or because I'm trying not to break limbs, fights take longer.
Yeah.
Like,
but like, as Vigilante, he's just grabbing people and like snapping their spines and tossing them over the UA wall.
yeah, like I know that's out of character, but like something like that where he's like, you need to express him exercising the fact that he's a vigilante.
Yeah.
And then dabbling with like, man, do I even want to go back to being a hero? Like, those rules kind of suck. Or he loops up with some other vigilantes, sees how brutal they are, and then he's like, oh, we need the rules. Like, these guys are psychos. Same thing here, where Shigaraki sees him, and he's got all these fucking, like, tendrils.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're looking more like a villain. I get that maybe it's supposed to be like, oh, has Deku snapped? Is he gonna kill him? He's not gonna.
No.
Like, it's like,
Good guy Deku.
yeah, it's always fucking a lie. Like, and the reason it pisses me off is because of when that panel of Vigilante Deku came out. And it's like All Might, his voiceover being like, from this distance, he looked more like a villain than a hero. And it's him in his like tattered cloak and like the lightning and stuff. I remember being like, whoa, the manga's fucking nuts. What do you mean Deku turns evil? How does that happen?
Yeah.
Nothing.
He's just doing the same thing, but like not with his friends.
Yeah, he just drew him a little spookier.
Yeah, and boy, oh boy, was he spooky. All right, you want to talk about Gachiakuta?
Yeah. What? Oh, it's Zonka's backstory.
Zonka's backstory, baby.
Yeah.
I really liked this episode.
Yep.
I love Zonka. I listen, switching to sub is great on account. Like, yes, I do miss Jabber, Xena Robinson, who I saw the other day. Didn't say a word to him.
For sure.
I was at a Spy Family pop-up event, and he was there with what I assumed to be his girlfriend. Sat next to me, and I wanted to be like, "Hey, love your Jabber."
Yeah.
And then I looked up like several times that it was Xena Robinson. I like looked up a bunch of photos of Xena Robinson, and I got so afraid that it wasn't Xena Robinson that I said nothing. And I was like, it could just be a guy who looks like Xena Robinson, and I'm not gonna be that guy. So in order to not embarrass myself, I just said nothing.
Just introduce yourself.
Nope.
You're like, hi, I'm Nick, and then he'll go, hi,
I'm Zeno.
Robinson.
Yeah, I'm Zeno, and you're like, Robinson.
Yeah.
But we were all eating our matcha ice cream. I didn't want to interrupt his lunch there. So, anyways, yes, I love this episode here. I love Zonka. I love that he's billed as a natural talent. But in actuality, he just busts his fucking ass.
Yeah.
I also think it's kind of crazy that we're just introduced to Japan is still around, and not everyone lives there.
Well, yeah, it was weird seeing like a school and infrastructure in this
and they
world.
have a dome so trash doesn't fall on them, and there's ventilation. I'm like, yeah, we need to make this place 6 times bigger.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy. But I do like the introduction of the idea of Zonka's, the introduction of his vital instrument choice. Like there's like a bunch of like weapons and all that, and he's just like, I like the stick.
Well, it's because he was an asshole.
Yes.
That's how he got the stick. He was like, oh, I'm gonna prove that I'm better than anyone with like the worst weapon. And he was like, oh no, this sucks.
I don't like that you called him an asshole, because that's some shit I would have done when I was
Yeah,
Zonka's age, dude.
That's asshole behavior.
Asshole behavior. Dude, I was once on iTunes, and I was like, this
That's
is
asshole behavior.
asshole behavior. I was like 16, 15, something like that. You know Hobson? You remember Hobson?
Is that a music?
He was a rap artist.
Oh, I see.
He was basically, he's co-worker music now. But he had 2 albums out on iTunes. There was his good album, and then there was the album that no one, it was like, oh, this is a really popular one, and then the less popular one. So I bought the less popular one, because I was like, if I ever meet Hobson, I want to be able to tell him about how I like his less popular music, you know? And then I just had to listen to what was objectively worse Hobson because an album was $14 goddamn, and I had a $20 iTunes card, and so I just had to listen to bad Hobson all the time. God, never met him.
That's so crazy. People used to like buy music.
Insane. Like we still do kind of. Like we pay for music now.
We pay for the subscription, but we have all the music now.
100%. It was like $1.99 for a song at like the peak of iTunes.
Well, like I never listen to a full album. Like the first time I hear it, I'll listen to the album from beginning to end.
Yes.
But like when I'm driving, I'm like mixing it up all the
you're
time.
not like, let me throw on the fucking Carter 5.
Can you imagine if I had to like every time I want a different song from a different artist, reach into my like laminated CD pouch, unzip it, switch in the CD.
This is why you had 6 CD players. That was like, or like 8-track in your fucking trunk. That was what was big. Through 8 in, you just like pop through.
That's why you buy, now that's what I call music. So someone else tells
they
you.
did it for you, or Kids Bop, dude. If you want to listen to the kids do the remixing, that's how it goes. But yeah, it was a cool backstory. I said that we're not getting more of Zonka's fight, maybe, but I actually like his backstory.
Yeah.
It was like a classic thing that we talked about. Like, I think it was last week with Demon Slayer, where it was like, oh, we got a really good fight. And now that's like, hey, you want Zonka's backstory? Yeah. I do like, though, how this episode ends with Zonka losing.
Well, I like that it ends with him losing, for sure, because it keeps reinforcing the mythology that Jabber is just like weirdly an S tier, like God tier villain.
Yeah, and even like regardless of who's fighting against him, like he's gonna be a tough out for a long time.
Yeah, and I like that. This is maybe the third time this show has been like, all right, let's do it. And then it cuts and the hero is just unconscious already. They did that with Amo. And then I'm pretty sure they did that one other time.
Who did it with Amo?
Like the show.
Amo did it? Like
Amo did it. They show up to Amo and then it cuts and
gotcha. Yeah, Jabber goes out to meet Amo.
No.
It wasn't Jabber?
No, they meet Amo for the first time, like the main cast.
Yes.
And then Rudo's like, it cuts and he's looking around and he's like, she got everyone.
Yeah.
How'd she do that?
And Jin was like, oh, I'll fight her. And then next thing you know, everyone's out cold. Yeah.
This is like the third time because I remember there was one other, but I can't quite place what it was.
So you want to see the actual fight?
I don't need to, but this keeps happening. It's just strange. It's like, I don't know. But I do like that he loses. One of my only notes was like, God, this is a good dance.
Oh, Jabber when he was emoting on the unconscious Zonka, yeah.
Jabber hits a fresh little jig. I can't wait to see Zeno do it.
I don't know if I'm supposed to dislike Jabber, but I don't.
No, you can't.
Dude, when he sees Zonka laughing on the ground, he's like, let me get in on this, and just starts laughing with him. I was like, it's a great guy.
Yeah, Jabber rules. Jabber's like becoming an all-timer.
Yes. like genuinely, I was like, I don't know if you want me to hate him as an antagonist, but if you do, this is not the route.
Yeah, I don't think you always need to, like, hate an antagonist.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You can understand that he's, like, psychotic and needs to be stopped, but, like, have a good time.
It's like the Joker for a lot of people.
Yeah, like, I don't hate the Joker. I would if he were real.
Yeah, but guys like, oh, hey, fucking another oil refinery station blew up down the street because the Joker wanted to get green explosives.
Yeah, but I'm not like, I need to see Batman break his neck, you know?
But it is kind of satisfying sometimes.
For sure.
But they did, like, actually, that's fair. Like, the Joker and the Bat operate as, like, two sides of the same coin. And the Bat.
Like, you're fucking
Dude, honestly, have you heard the clock strikes 12, midnight
I'm so sick of people acting like that doesn't bang.
It's so goddamn, especially when you like consider the fact that it is a Gotham-based rap.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's like, you're trying to sound like a Gotham villain. It's a Batman song.
Dude, it's a lead-in by the Joker, and he's talking about how we need to catch the Bat. That's why it's been stuck in my head.
I saw a bunch of comments and a bunch of videos clowning on the guy because they're like, clock strikes 12, midnight arrives. Yeah, obviously. Like, bitch, y'all never heard of noon?
Yeah, come on. There's two 12s, idiot.
Like,
oh man, I'm starting to believe the dead internet theory more and more every single day. I've been getting big into comments recently, and like half of the comments, I'm not like replying, but
but I mean, like, don't even read them,
dude. It's not even my own comments. I'm just on comments of posts, and it's like we posted a post recently where you were like, the Demon Slayer movie is not a good movie, and then not 15 seconds later, you're like, because it would operate better as a series. Right. Top comment is, Demon Slayer is not a good movie. What are you talking about? And it's like, how are you leaving a comment before you finish the video? Yeah. I think it's just rage bots. I think it's like it's like Superman, the fucking monkeys in the dimension just doing rage bots saying super shit because like it's so crazy to me. Yeah. I think Instagram's been bad for my brain.
I'll get like comments on videos where I'll like in the very beginning of the video I'll have in text and verbally I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna like pitch shift this song to avoid copyright, and I'll get comments of people being like, why does the song sound weird? And it's like, I don't understand what part of the video people are watching. Like, I don't know what I can do more to prevent this. Let me look at those comments real quick. Stir us up.
There we go. Get it started here, baby. Get it started. Tells me not to go into the comments and then literally pulls them out.
Well, I wanted to reference the comments at one point of that one where we were like, what are some other Shino-esque characters?
Yeah.
So a lot of people had replies to that. Oh, God. Of course, it's the one with a bunch of views. People complain about the Demon Slayer movie way too much and don't appreciate how genuinely good it is. I mean, we're comparing it to a different movie.
Yes,
we
we're literally just saying,
we gave it a 9.
We're literally just we then proceed to give it a 9. We're just saying that the Reze arc operates better as a movie than Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Part 1.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are. These guys always 100% of the time, no matter what show it is, have the worst takes.
Nice, dude.
No likes, at least. I think you just misinterpret what he's saying, though. This is a terrible movie is referencing the structure of the movie. If you look at the most successful movie, blah, blah, I'm not reading all that. In his defense, neither did I.
Yeah, very much so.
I'm not reading all that. I'm not misinterpreting anything. These guys literally have the worst takes about every single thing they talk about.
Gang. Here,
awesome.
Try this. I don't think the sexualization of minors in anime is a good thing. Fucking checkmate, idiot.
I love it. You know this guy didn't watch the video because I'm not reading all that. It's just the text version of I didn't watch
I didn't watch the entire video here. I saw the literal engagement hook and then decided to not engage with this video anymore. And what's crazy, if you're leaving a comment,
I'm commenting.
Your comment. I'm in there like swimwear. Fucking absolutely, baby.
Go on.
Absolutely. No, I had a similar situation. I went on the Dress Down pod with Danielle Di Nicola a couple of days ago.
Is it uploaded? Are you plugging?
It's uploaded. Yeah. And it's been up for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. But she keeps posting like clips from it, and it's like, you know, me being like, oh, Alliance versus Horde, that kind of thing. And I played Alliance, she played Horde in World of Warcraft. And then in this most recent one, it was like, oh, one word for every single, for like this anime fandom, basically. And she said Demon Slayer, and I was like, child. Because like a lot of young people like Demon Slayer. And a lot of people were like, no, I believe Demon Slayer is nuanced. And I was like, ironically, we had a lot of very childish responses to it. And like, I give like the breakdown, but it's edited in such a way where I'm like, child, Demon Slayer. Like a lot of kids like Demon Slayer, got a lot of them into it. But like if you're doing one word. And there was just a lot of people who were like very pressed, but then I like talked about how like free run enjoyers are the best anime has to offer. So I actually got a DM from Anthony Poe, and he was like, I feel seen by this TikTok. So
whom is that?
You know Ampo?
No.
You know John Chungus?
No.
Do you know Cheeseball Man versus Corn Man?
Brother.
Do you know the guy
and
who's
you're calling Demon Slayer fans children?
Do you know the guy who put Crocs on all the statues in New York City?
No.
Yeah, he's just a guy who
is he
does
a
like
terrorist?
Look, low key kind of. He's very funny. He's a great guy. But yes. Anyways, Gachiakuta. The end of the episode, we see a bunch of weapons nailed to what appears to be a trash beast core. I think they're vital instruments.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of hands cut off. Are they making like some giant trash beast to invade the sphere?
Yeah, maybe. I've always
sick.
I've always loved the trope of like a samurai fighting in a town where a bunch of swords are sticking out of the ground and just like grabbing them.
Yeah.
I like the idea that they.
You're gonna love Yuta.
Who?
Yuta.
In what?
JJK.
I like the idea that they just have this trash beast like stocked with vital instruments, and it'll like. What do you call that? Battering ram through, and then they just have them all in.
Do you remember when they fought the trash beast that was like ridiculously strong, and they're like, oh, at the core was this X-Acto blade that was a vital instrument. Oh, that's exactly what they're doing.
Maybe.
Oh, but it's going to be a ton of vital instruments. So the trash beast is going to be like uniquely strong.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably take over the trash world and invade the sphere. That's cool. That's really good writing.
How'd you feel about this episode? Made me realize how weird it is that no one's vital instrument is a real weapon.
But like how many people are carrying around a fucking like more often than not people are carrying around just like a phone than
I'm
a katana.
Gonna explain this to you one last time. Actually, one last time.
You just have to take care of everything.
Yes.
But
you don't have to carry it around.
But if you carry it around, you take care of it more often.
A sword takes so much care.
Not only if you use it.
They rust. It's an anime, bitch.
That's fair, but it only rusts if you're cutting people with blood.
Or if it's just like in bad, dingy conditions, like Trash World USA.
Yes, that's us, baby. It was more like Trash World Japan.
Yeah, it is Trash World Japan. But I kind of want to see what will happen if katana got
turned into a vital instrument.
Yeah, it's just a Nagato.
Naginata is what you're looking for.
Naginata, yeah.
Well, that's what that Hyo girl that got introduced in Zaun's backstory. She chose a katana for a weapon.
That's what I'm literally referencing.
Yeah, that would be kind of sick.
And so I'm like, what will that turn into like a Buster Sword?
Yeah, just like a really like Sephiroth blade.
Because that'd be the best vital instrument of all because it's a weapon when it's not being activated.
Yeah.
And then ideally a different weapon when it is. So say it turns into like Guts' sword. You have a very lightweight, quick katana.
Yeah.
you're slicing, you're dicing, and then your opponent's expecting a very light hit. All of a sudden, it turns into this like 10-foot long.
It's not even a weapon. It's a hunk of steel.
It's a hunk of
iron.
steel. And then it just crashes through their guard.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
God, we need more Buster Swords. We need more Buster Swords just in general. It's a shame that they were never like made to be like feasible.
Have you seen Absolute Wonder Woman? Look it up.
Oh, from like the Absolute Batman universe. Yeah. I occasionally get like a this is what the Croc looks like in Absolute.
I have all those comics if you want them.
Really? Because that would be sick. Absolute. Oh, does she have her own run?
Yeah.
Oh, she has her own run.
There's her, Superman, Green Lantern, Flash, Batman, and Martian Man.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Huh?
She has tattoos.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Oh, she looks so cool.
Do you see her thick ass sword?
I see her thick ass sword. It's literally Cloud Sword. It's literally just Cloud Sword. That's so dope. My God, we need a comic accurate Wonder Woman casted so bad. Stop casting fucking Victoria's Secret models to play fucking Wonder Woman. Oh, they're tall. They need to be strong.
That's true.
I need a female rugby player who benches 225 to play Wonder Woman. All right. God,
I can't find the fucking TikTok of me talking about Shino.
You're deep in the comments here. I shouldn't have brought up the word comments with Captain YouTube comment fucking notifications on over here.
Big mistake.
Big mistake here. All right.
All the ones that have like 500,000 views are ones that like I know people want me hanged for.
Yeah, 100%. It's like Danny being like, fucking anime stupid. You're stupid if you watch it. And then it's like 30 seconds later, Danny's like, I actually really like anime. But everyone's like, I didn't get that far in the video.
This one, 400,000 views. All Might's mom could get it. Oh my God.
That's just a lot of people agreeing. And unfortunately with that one, they absolutely just edited in not the girl you were talking.
The
wrong girl. You were talking about 9 foot tall shark head girl.
The wrong girl got simped.
And they gave you fucking Weather Girl, who's honestly, I mean, still fair.
Yeah. Is that all of whatever we were talking about?
That's all.
Gachiakuta?
Which brings us to our main event. We got 2 episodes of Hazbin Hotel to talk about. Episode 1 and episode 2 of season 3 of Hazbin Hotel. And Danny,
season 2.
You're right.
Yep.
I got a hell of a boss in the brain here.
Hell of a boss.
And Danny.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just fine, actually.
I like episode 2.
Episode 2 is, you know why episode's 2 better than episode 1?
Tell me why.
Serpentious.
Yeah.
The way that this show limps to be interesting without Serpentious is crazy. Because here's the thing. There's 2 interesting characters in this entire show. Who are they? You know one of them.
I can't be attached to this tape.
Guess who my publicly. 2 interesting characters.
Serpentious.
Yep.
Angel Dust?
Bingo.
Yeah, the only one who really received a character arc so far.
Literally exactly that. Listen, I do not care about Cherry Bomb. I do not care about the bartender. I do not care about Charlie Morningstar. I do not care about the artist formerly known as Vaggie.
Right.
Serpentious and Angel Dust, those are my queens, and I need more of them. And episode 2 is substantially better than episode 1, not only because of Serpentious, but also because the angels are just kind of more interesting than the devils right now, if we're being real.
Yeah, they're sick. The songs are better in episode 2.
Oh my God. There's
like a really cool, like berserk-ass looking visual with the like when the sun turns into a big bloody eclipse.
Yes, yep.
I agree with you. My big take with Hazbin Hotel, and I also have like a reason for it, is also that like the characters are weak, especially considering or compared to Hell of a Boss.
Yes.
Hell of a Boss has stronger characters, but it's because there are way fucking less of them.
I was literally about to make that a point exactly, because it is Blitz, it is
Millie,
Moxie, and like
Luna?
Even a little bit of Luna. Yeah. And you'd be like, oh, Luna's the least inspiring character in Hell of a Boss.
Yeah, like it is that trio, and then you have like Fizzaroli, who's fun, but he's not in it a ton. Stolas is who we're missing.
Yep, yeah, fucking we almost.
Stolas is the one.
Oh my God, I could feel those ones.
I was thinking within the agency.
Yes,
but Hazbin Hotel season 1 introduced a trillion characters. I see you're in pain. I'm podcasting, sweetheart.
Keep going.
What happened?
I tried to go like this, and the side thing hit me right in the bone.
But yeah, Hazbin Hotel Season 1 introduced a trillion characters.
Yeah.
There's Charlie, Vaggie, Angel Dust, Vox, Alistair, Husk.
Yep. There's there's around Vox. There's Angel Dust's abusive kind of boyfriend. Val. There's the British woman.
Carmilla Carmine's in it.
Carmine. Who's
Velvet.
the British? Yes. Yeah.
That's already 9.
There's all the
and
overlords.
There's all the overlords. There's Lucifer.
There's also Seraphim, Emily. There's now the Speaker of God.
Yeah.
There's like even angels.
Why'd you say that? Like
What?
that is not how you naturally end a sentence.
I'm sorry. You're right.
There's even angels.
Yeah. I thought you were continuing on, Daniel.
But no, there's a ton of characters. And so it makes it feel like they're all so spread thin. And on top of that, there's 2 songs per episode.
3 songs in episode 3.
3 and 3.
Which is crazy.
And 2.
Yes.
And the songs are great. Like the songs are not like, I'm not saying these specific ones were like bangers, but I mean the inclusion of songs in Hazbin Hotel.
Yes.
I love that there's at least 2 songs per episode.
Because they're usually at least good.
There's a great draw, or that's a great draw for the show.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like, it's not impossible for a song to, like, give character development and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, you're right. Because, like, Angel Dust, like, I'm a loser.
Yeah.
Like, that
They
is, like...
become friends through that song.
Like, the most formative moment for Husk in Angel Dust.
But, like, yeah, it just really feels like there wasn't enough time to make a lot, like, characters as fleshed out as Hell of a Boss has felt.
Yes.
And so, thankfully, that's a benefit of a second season.
Yeah.
I talked about in my reaction, though, where I was like, I'm so excited for this season to make me change my mind and be like, you know what? Charlie's better than Blitz, and, like, Vaggy's better than Stolas. Not saying I think it'll happen.
Oh no,
like,
I was just gonna say that there's such a wide dichotomy of characters in Hazbin Hotel that like you're gonna like lean more towards the characters that you tend to like in media.
For sure.
And it's like, oh, like Millie, Moxie, and Blitz are all kind of similar, right? And it's like, oh, if you like Blitz is like the heroin and like Moxie is like weed, right? It's like, oh, like it's like if like Blitz, you have to be like super down for like there's gonna be abuse, there's gonna be neglect, there's gonna be depression, and then you're gonna get a little bit less of that in Millie and a little bit less of that in Moxie kind of thing. And then like, but the difference between like Vox and Charlie, or the difference between like Angel Dust and Charlie, because Charlie's trying to be this like this retribution in hell. Like you have to be so on board for different kinds of characters in Hazbin Hotel as opposed to Hell of a Boss.
Yeah, well, I guess that is a benefit in a way, because that means like more people can narrow in on a person. Whereas like, yeah, if you don't like the energy of Blitzo, you do, even though I think Blitz and like Moxie are like very different. Yeah, if you don't love the energy of Blitz, you're not really gonna love the energy of Moxie, Millie, or really the whole show. Yeah. You're right, Hazbin Hotel, the characters are so much more varied that anyone can be like, you know what, I don't find 80% of them like incredibly interesting, but boy do I love Vox, or boy do I love Alistair.
Because that's how I feel about Charlie. Unfortunately, I find Charlie to be the least interesting character in the entire show. And it's like, Charlie is going through a cool arc right now, I hope, where it's like, oh, Serpentius died, but she just found out from Emily that sort of like her goal was accomplished and Serpentius was forgiven and he's in heaven now.
I kind of wish he didn't tell her.
Really?
Because that's so interesting, and it didn't occur to me that no one knew Serpentius made it to heaven.
Yeah, he just blew up.
Yeah, I thought everyone knew because I have that info and I have no object permanence.
Yeah.
Like a baby.
Yeah.
And so it was interesting to me, the idea that like Charlie has to grapple with this, like, someone just died for my cause, and I don't even know if it worked. But now she's like, oh, it works.
Yeah, it does pretty immediately get her over the grief cycle that's set up in episode 1. Yeah. Like episode 1, they're like, oh, hey, the artist formerly known as Vaggy, can you take over like control of the hotel kind of thing? And it's like, you know, so like you get to go process your emotions. And like she's getting closer to her father. Like her father's there to pick up the pieces. She's trying to talk to Lilith. Like there's like a cool arc for Charlie to go on. And it's like, oh, never mind, I'm doing everything right. And we just get to do season 1 all over again.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I like the idea, and like maybe this makes me like the wrong person to consume this show. I like the idea of a war between hell and earth, or between hell and heaven, you know?
Yeah. I agree. I think we'll get it. Like, I think it'll still come. How do you feel about the Speaker of God?
Is it God?
No.
Right?
It's like confirmed that it is literally just a speaker.
So
for
like
him.
God chose a person to
Yeah.
be.
It's the Pope.
Wow. You know what? Hey, hot dogs and the White Sox, baby. The God's two favorite things, apparently. I don't have strong opinions about.
I don't trust her.
Really?
Everyone loves her, and I don't trust her.
She glows gold, and like she's literally in charge. Like that entire place where everyone was meeting was called like the Speaker's house or something. Like I think she's probably the closest thing we're gonna get to God. Because I don't think they're gonna depict God in Hazbin Hotel.
I don't know. I think there's a twist coming with her.
Really?
That's my theory.
What's the twist?
She's fucked.
Okay.
Like that she's like pulling some strings or whatever, like maybe not actually speaking what God
like
is
God's
intending.
dead and she's like actually like controlling like, all of heaven.
I don't know. I feel like the
Seraphim's kind of God. Seraphim's in charge. If you're in charge of heaven, you're God.
well, but she has a boss.
Barely.
Yeah, I guess
she's the
so.
one who made the decision to shut down heaven.
Sure, that's a pretty big decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I did like episode 2 a lot though, and I was saying in my reaction, I'm excited
Why?
for.
Because Alex Brightman came back.
Well, I'm excited for season 2 to make me excited for other characters.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I was already excited about Serpentius.
Yes.
But it's just everything he says is so funny.
They decide to crank up the joke writing ability on Serpentius just for some reason.
When he gets his new egg boys and he's just
I
screaming.
love them. And then they're like, egg. And he's like, I'll tolerate them. I was like, he's fucking back, baby.
I love she like summons them and he goes, ah! He's just like screaming.
Oh my god! Like it brings me back to like my favorite joke ever written in Hazbin Hotel, where they're like the egg boys are like, "We told you about this plot." And he's like, "I don't know." They say insane shit all the time. He's the fucking him and his egg boys are comedic genius.
Well, it's funny to me that he like loves these random eggs that she conjured, which leads me to believe he doesn't love his egg boys.
No.
He just loves the concept.
He loves the concept of like walking semi-conscious eggs.
Yeah, I loved during the song where he just slowly pulls a gun to his head. That's really funny.
Keeps clicking.
Yeah. This episode was funny just because I love Serpentius. And I do love Emily, but it's more like her design is really cool.
Yes. Yeah. I think Emily, and here's the thing, I have this interesting thought about Emily, where I'm like, Emily and Charlie are kind of the same character, but I like Emily and I hate Charlie, and I think it might just be because I'm kind of in love with her.
Yeah.
Like, I think at the end of the day, I think that's it. I love a white freckle, little cluster.
Yeah.
Like if I was ever to fall into the furry pipeline, it would just be like white-tailed doe kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
Because I just love a little cluster of white freckles on a nose here. I love that she's this bubbly personality, wants everyone to be like real happy, but unfortunately has no real concept of what happiness is beyond like, hey, we have movies and ice cream.
Yeah.
I love Emily.
How'd you feel about Serpentius' backstory?
Listen, I can I admit to something?
For sure.
I was horny this episode. I think I caught a bad case of the horny.
For pensions.
Listen, there's a story here because my notes are, and I'm assuming that Emily is of legal age.
I assume she's like Charlie's
Right,
age,
yeah.
I think she's just short.
Yeah, she's just short here. And I said, God, could Emily get it? And then not 3 notes later, I wrote, God, could human Pentius get it? And then not 3 notes after that, I said, God, could Lilith get it? So listen, they're doing something. But man, human Pentius.
I did a joke in my reaction that was like, he looks like he's starring in someone's Edgar Allan Poe wet dream. And then I was like, yeah, that's right. I know some poetry. Quote the Raven. Fuck my ass.
Oh, yes, my own cousin, harder, said Edgar Allan Poe.
Did he?
Married his own cousin. That's what the Raven's about.
Let's go. That's just some classic Victorian England, just getting rough and dirty.
Yep.
That's so not shocking to me.
I believe To Helena, I believe, is also about his cousin.
I lied. I don't know much about poetry or Edgar Allan.
Loved Edgar Allan Poe growing up.
Yeah.
I adored his shit.
Everyone was always like, oh, he writes horror shit, and you're going to love it. And I was like, this is fucking lame and rhymey.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was not ready for poetry.
I've never been scared by a fucking A-B
By a
rhyme
rhyme?
scheme. Yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough to be scared by that.
Yeah, but I agree. I was like, I like when I saw him, I was like, I wonder if DeviantArt's still up. Like, I wonder if the servers have crashed.
Oh my god, dude, they because here's the thing, and then they started putting his because they've always had him like frilled up down in hell, and his heaven form, he puts the hair down occasion. And I'm like, my god, Pentious, funny and cute.
Yeah. Give me your best Pentious impression. Also, real quick, do you think he sounded like that when he was alive? Or is that his snake larynx doing that?
I never got the Sir Pentious joke until they explained it in this episode. And they're like, oh, Sir like the snake.
Okay, hold on though. Please explain to me what I knew the snake part of it. What's Pentious?
That was his name. Wait, no, his name's
entirely different.
His name was like Pentalily or something like that.
Because Abel is like, oh, I get it, like a serpent. And I'm like, no, wait, please, I still don't get it. Yeah. I know it sounds like a serpent.
Serpent.
Is it like penitence?
I think it's serpent, like a snake. Like I'm a slithery little snake, you know?
Stop. Why are you horny now?
I don't.
This is how you get.
God, that long-haired, thin white man.
Do you know who voices Abel?
No.
The Patrick Stump. Does that name mean anything to you? It's the lead singer of Fall Out Boy.
What? You're right. Yeah. Wait. That what? Fucking Mr. Sandman himself? Oh wait, no, is he Mr. Sand? He's either Sandman. There's oh dude.
You thinking of Young Gravy?
No. If you get deep into Fallout Boy, the most clinically depressed people in our chat right now understand what I'm talking about here. If you like listen to some of their music, they're always talking about Mr. Sandman and somebody else. And it's actually because for a large part of Fallout Boy's history, they were just subtweeting each other. The two lead men were just subtweeting each other in all of their songs. And they were just daily getting fistfights over the fucking it's Patrick Stump and the other guy whose name I'm currently forgetting. They were just getting fist fights over their lyrics. It's fucking crazy. So if you ever listened to head first sliding into Charlestown, it's all about, I think, one of them cheating on their wives or something. Oh man, if you get into Fall Out Boy lyrics, it's crazy. Did you look it up?
No, sorry. TB Skyen, a YouTuber I love, commented on my video.
Wow.
But you were talking about if you get deep into Fall Out Boy lyrics.
Yeah.
I fucking know Fall Out Boy lyrics.
Okay.
Fall Out Boy, and I said this in my reaction too, Fall Out Boy's lyrics make it sound like they have the rawest, most passionate, and fucking intense sex any human has ever had.
Dude, they sing like they have intense sex with...
And then they look like the creepiest guy you've ever seen in a GameStop. They look like
Discord moderators.
Yeah.
They like Patrick Stump for 20 plus years looked like a Discord mod.
Mutton chops. It's a fedora.
It's always a fucking fedora. Dude, they were fedora'd out for the longest time. Does your husband know the way that... Oh, man.
There's one line that's like...
Sing, though.
Show me... Wait. Oh, won't you show me a little bit of spine you've been saving for his mattress?
God.
Good shit.
God, they're good.
I've always loved the bit where he's like, wishing to be the friction in your jeans. That's crazy, dude. That guy fucks. I don't like that the preceding line.
I don't know if I've ever actually like sat down and thought about that lyric. That's a fucking bar.
The bar before it is questionable because he's like, don't mind me, I'm watching you two from the closet, wishing to be the friction in your dreams. It's like
lying about
in your jeans.
Next to the mausoleum.
I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Which is also like, I'd kill myself if someone wrote that about me.
Damn, dude, they were fucking writing. I think I kind of just mumble. I sing the words, but I never thought about the words.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. I'd never show my face again if that line was written about me.
Break a leg. We're always sipping here.
Nope.
Sitting?
We're always sipping.
Sitting here.
We're always sleeping in, but we're sleeping for the wrong team.
Nice.
We're going down, down, and around. Sugar, we're going down, swinging. I'll be a number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, got getting bullet. We're going down, down. Dude, they're good.
They're so good. God, I'm gonna listen to them. I'm gonna listen to them tonight.
They're really good.
And that was Fall Out Boys with the Fall Out Boys. That's me. I got my Pit Boy on. Call me Fall Out Boy, the way I'm irradiated.
You have to make an album.
Dude, call me Daunted on Draper because I'm Madman is probably one of the craziest bars I've ever laid down.
I saw someone.
Shout out to OA Clips for reminding us of the shit we forgot we said.
Someone posted that OA Clips.
We got way too much airtime out there, dude. Way too much airtime.
OA Clips posted that, and I was like, "Oh, oh,
Yeah.
that was unbelievable fire."
Thank you, especially because I have not seen Madman. Like I was just like obsessed with John Hamm's Hog for a little while there, and I learned all.
Don Draper. You got to write a whole song around that. Have you seen the Detroiters clip? Do you know Detroiters?
Yes.
Have you seen the clip where he's like, it's Tim Robinson and his friend, and they're like at a help desk or whatever, and he's like, "Hi, sorry, is so and so here?" And the woman's like, "Oh, I'll just call his phone." And then the friend is like, "What'll you call it?" And then Tim Robbins turns over and he's like, "You have to do stand-up." He's like, "I will, I promise."
How many hot dogs is too many hot dogs? Oh,
Anyway.
God. I need to watch The Chair Company so bad. Can we rank all the songs that we've had thus far?
Yeah, because there's some whack rankings out there.
Oh.
Whack rankings.
What's your number one?
Number,
Actually, no. Give me your number 5 first.
Number 5, probably the first song.
I would say...
Where it's like the whole... Wait, hold on. Let me pull them up because I don't think it is. I think that's my number 4.
There's I'm Checking In, which is the first song, which proves my old point that all Hazbin Hotel songs are just Frozen songs with the word fuck thrown in.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, hey, Elsa swears now. And also she's in hell.
Right.
And also she lost her ice powers, but maybe gained the ability to kill angels. I'm Checking In is the first one. And then there is, what's the other song?
Are you sure it's not called Has Been Guaranteed? Wait.
Oh, I was just like freeballing what they were they're
Oh,
called.
look, go on Spotify, bitch.
Okay, so wait, Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Okay, wait, so Episode 2 soundtrack. Oh, this is too many. That's too many songs.
Well, Season 2.
Oh, Season 2, or Episodes 1 and 2. So the Has Been Guaranteed, Trust Us.
That's the first one?
Yes. So that's the one where like Charlie's like I'm checking in or something like that.
Yeah. I think that's... But that also, they passed the baton off to the villains in that one.
Yes. But all right, here's my thing. I don't like that song when it's either Charlie or the villain singing. When they come together, it turns into an okay song.
Yeah, I think that's my number 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say so as well. I would say my number 4 is Like You.
Okay.
There's no one like you. You're gonna get a new posse. Click. Like when there's like when Emily's flying Penchus around and trying to make friends.
That's where I think people are dead wrong, because that one is like maybe my second or third.
That's your second or third favorite. I mean, like the difference between third and fourth isn't that crazy.
Well,
but.
that's fair. Penchus sings in it, and he hits a great note. Like that has been what's stuck in my head all week. Is where he's like, "I will find a way." And that
was good Penchus.
Thanks. I've been waiting for you to ask me to do
that was good, because you asked me to do a Penchus earlier, and I was like, I don't have it.
Yeah.
I don't have Penchus in my bag.
All week I'd be like, Jerry, would you like to do a sex with me?
Yes. My egg boys. I'll find it. I can find it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you finding it. I think my number 4 is Once We Get Up There.
Once we get up there. Yeah, that one's fine.
Yeah.
That one's objectively fine. I like that we're both heading in the same territory here, because Boy Oh Boy or Sarah's Confession and Gravity, just like in a different league.
Yeah.
In a different league than these fuck-ass other songs here. These other 3 songs are somewhere in the region of like a 5 to a 7.
Yeah.
Sarah's Confession and Gravity, hitters. Like play in the shower and sing along, hitters.
Yeah. Sarah's Confession, I think, is really elevated by the visuals.
Yes.
Visuals go really hard, and I love the harmonies with the mouth of God or whatever.
Yes.
So I think that's my number 2, because without the visuals, I don't think it's as strong as Gravity, which is just catchy as fuck.
Dude, Gravity? No notes. Like it's just like it's just Lute stomping around a building, like using chakra on the bottom of her feet. And anytime Adam is in any song, hate Alex Brightman as you shall. Boy, oh boy, does that motherfucker got some pipes, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I want an Alex Brightman rock album tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll love Beetlejuice.
Oh, I haven't seen either of them.
No, that's what he's famous for. Beetlejuice on Broadway.
Oh,
Don't
really?
you dare make me say it a third time.
I'm so sorry.
He'll come. He'll be here.
We've been trying to summon him for years. We haven't pulled it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. There's a line in episode 2 where like
Beetlejuice.
he'll make you come
Alex
and don't
Brightman
say his
somewhere
name.
like, oh God, stop.
Don't say his name 3 times. He'll make you come. But there's a line. I hate this. There's a line in episode 2 where like Lute is like crying or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the ghost of Adam shows up and he's like, someone's menstruating.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder if Alex Brightman demanded he gets to be a likable character alongside Adam.
Yeah. Like what do you mean? Like demanded to be
Like demanded to also be Pentious so that people didn't.
I didn't know he's also Pentious.
He's Pentious.
Oh, good. So he's
And
so the
Fizzaroli.
karmic scales are fucking balanced. He's also Fizzaroli.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm starting to understand it, Danny. Jesus
That's
Christ.
the whole bit.
Oh my God. That's exhausting. Right. There's other voice actors.
But that's why
Get Matt Mercer. He's not working right now, I'm sure.
that dude's got to be employed.
Yeah.
That dude's
That was the joke because he's
see.
also everybody.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, get Troy Baker. Just have him do everyone.
Get AJ Beckles. Sign him up.
But yeah, I liked episode 2 a lot.
Dude, Gravity's so good.
Yeah.
Gravity's so good. It was like I sound like a show tunes version of a Papa Roach song.
I love any time things get like lean more towards rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like anytime it's like real show tuning, I'm like, oh, all of these blend together for me.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
it's got to be really like it's got to be like a loser baby level of unique for me to be like, oh, this show tunes is like it.
I also need to re-listen to them before making a real judgment. Like I keep getting in trouble with reacting to songs because I'll be like, that was pretty good. I won't be listening to it like in my car or anything after this. He said about like loser baby. Like, and then meanwhile, like you wait a week and I'm in all the show's merch and I'm like, yeah, so that song kind of bangs.
Yeah,
like
the way that I appreciate music is so different on how I'm listening to it. If I'm in my car, like a song has I'm like real picky about my music. If I have like my big like Razer headphones on and I can hear like every fucking ounce of the music, I'm like, oh, every song's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm like my AirPods, like I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's traveling music, car traveling music. If I'm sitting at my computer doing work, listening to music, I'm like,
yeah.
Hobson's second album actually was fucking heat. This is crazy.
I have a whole playlist of songs that I thought would be my new favorite song of all time because I heard them at a bar or a club.
Oh, yeah.
And then Shazammed it and listened to it like
Dude, me
in
and
the shower
H-Mart-
and it's bad.
Me and H Smart listening to some fucking K-pop song I can't understand. And I'm like, I can't even focus on getting snacks right now. This is the best music I've ever heard. And then I hear it in the car like a week later. I'm like, when did I like this?
Yeah, like-
I'm like in H Smart trying to like fucking Shazam this.
I know. I'm like in the car, like waiting for the part I liked, and it's like all crap. It's like da 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 doo doo, and I'm like, there it was.
There it was. That's why I fucking stopped my grocery shopping right now to look this up on Spotify.
Sometimes it pays off. I found the song Jaw Army.
Oh, of course.
I told you I've been getting into hard reggae.
Yeah, you've been doing a big reggae arc.
Yeah, dude, I'll play some after this.
Fuck, I used to be big on reggae. I forget who I used to listen to. Oh,
Is it one of Steve Marley's, not Steve Marley, Bob Marley's 8 musical
Is it
songs?
all the sons that all make reggae?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Damien, Steve, Ziggy.
Ziggy Marley. I think that's who it was. I think it was Ziggy Marley, actually.
Yeah, I bet.
I was big on Ziggy.
Damien and Steve are in Jaw Army, but most importantly is my motherfucking boy Buju Banton. Buju Banton throws it down.
Yeah.
The second we're done recording, I'm playing it.
You're
for
playing
you.
me a little Buju Banton?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dog. But all right, that's all the anime we have to talk about this week, ladies and gentlemen, which means we actually finally have time to do a game. We have 3 games sitting in the vault currently. And we've been waiting on when we're
Swaggy goes, Steve Marley, I'm gonna cry. If that's because you think that I got Bob Marley's name wrong, I technically did, but Steve Marley is a man and related to Bob.
Bob Marley, he's in the lineage.
So it's not just me being dumb and white.
Oh my God, Danny. So we have 3 games that we haven't been able to do yet. All right. And these have been some great games made by either.
You can't know that.
What do you mean?
You don't know they're great. We haven't done them.
Well, they're always great, Danny. They're always great because they were made by our fans. All
They're
right.
not always great.
They're sometimes great. So we have 3 games, and I'm gonna let you to choose which one we're doing. All right.
Well, since one has been great,
So yeah, only one. All right. So we have Google translated anime. This is one from a couple weeks ago here.
Let's do that.
We also hold up here all of them. We also have Halloween Smasher Pass, which is Monster Smasher Pass, where we look at animals or monsters and we say whether or not we would smash. Cow, smash. Chicken, pass.
You're like, all right, they fucked it up. We'll just get through this fast. And I'm like dripping with sweat, and you're like, it's fine. Just pass on that. And you're like, all right, duck. And I'm like, smash. Like, don't say it.
Just don't fuck the duck, Dan.
Just lie.
And then we have AO3's top or bottom, where the boys will be given a ship pairing and to decide who in the pair is the top and who is the bottom. The answers are based off the number of top tags each character has in the AO3 tagging system, so this isn't subjective.
It should be one of the first two. I can't believe we missed Halloween. What were we doing last week?
We were recording for 2.5 hours because we're talking about Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Movie.
Yeah. Chainsaw Movie.
Jesus, fucking
Chainsaw Movie, the man.
My brain is, I'm out of caffeine. The brain has hit its caffeine threshold.
There's still time. If we do the monster one now, there's still time for it to be Halloween-y.
Yes.
Do you want
to do Monster Smash and
Yeah,
Pass?
but the Google Translate one sounds so fun. I'm so excited
but
for
it'll
it.
work forever.
I
That's
know,
the beauty of
I
it.
know. All right.
All right. This was Hey Stank, same game they played 2 years ago, Halloween Smash or Pass. Since it was fun last time, you should also pull it up because you're also going to have to look at the images. There he is.
It's all ducks? It's all
It's all
real?
ducks. No, nothing ducks. Oh my Dan, I already got smashed. These ducks aren't safe. No duck is safe. Today we're playing Monster Smasher Pass, where me and Danny have a laundry list of monsters from anime, and we have to say whether we would smash or pass. First up, we have Envy's monster form from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I have an obvious question.
You have an obvious question here.
Do they have to be the monster?
I would say absolutely. What do you want? Envy, the gender ambiguous homunculi?
Not bad.
That, of course, that would be a very easy smash, though.
They're a monster metaphorically.
They are, and you're right, because they do kill May Hughes. Actually,
Yeah.
no, I guess it's Lust that kills Maze.
Yeah.
So
No.
is it Envy that kills? No,
Wait.
Lust kills
No,
Maze.
it's Lust.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
with
that's a monster. That's a monster.
Yeah,
who
that's-
can get,
what a
that's a monster who can
monster.
get a smash. But that's
Yeah.
literally the entire purpose of her character. So
It would be funny if this monster mash or smash was all just metaphorical monsters.
yeah, there was like Show Tucker.
Yeah, Johan from Monster.
Yeah, Johan from Monster, Donzo. You're like, oh, man, these are bad guys, but they could get it.
They should just have a physical copy of Monster.
Do I? I don't think it's big enough. I don't.
Just with a hole drilled
Yeah,
in.
it's not that long of a manga, unfortunately.
No, there's nothing about this other than the voice maybe that I find attractive.
Lot
of mouths.
Lot of mouths.
They're all a little toothy for me.
Yeah, but
Also, most of these mouths are babies.
most of the mouths they're at least bald, is what they are.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a double pass.
That's gonna be a pass.
All right. Up next, we have Lady Katsuyo from Naruto.
We don't even have to be playing this game for me to tell you this thing's hot.
Dog, I not until listen. I've interfaced with Lady Katsuyo a lot. I literally have Tsunade tattooed onto my tricep. Not until playing this game did I realize. This might just be a sexy image of that slug.
I have always known. I've known since childhood.
This is ingrained knowledge. This has been passed down to me genetically.
Yeah, ever since I saw Lady Tsunade for the first time as a child, I was like, ooh.
Ooh.
That's a good looking woman. And then I saw this slug monster and I was like, oh,
No,
Lord.
they're making it glisten. It's got a big slug mouth, you know.
Listen, you can't put any blame on anyone else because this is not a sexualized version of the slug.
It's just, I mean,
This is the dopiest version it could be.
it's just a 30-foot tall slug, and we're just like, whoa, my goodness.
I like its color scheme. I love a curvy whatever it may be.
You love a curvy anything.
Yeah, I love a curve.
This is voluptuous.
Yeah, catch me on Mulholland Drive.
Yep,
Fucking horny as hell.
This is a double smash.
Yeah, oh yeah. All right. Next up, we have what I'd call a metaphorical monster,
Well, I mean, it is a demon.
Gyotaro from Demon Slayer. Smash or pass. This isn't bad. It's just the fact that he's covered in what I think are infections.
He's covered in his own blood. His entire thing while he was alive was that he was too ugly to live.
Yeah. I guess no. Then I like
Great
the hip
handles,
bones.
great handles.
I love the love handles.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can literally ride him.
But
He has
too-
a saddle.
Too sharp. Like literally his entire thing is that his blood is sharp.
He's got a good voice. This is one of the only like
voice?
Japanese voices that have really, other than Inosuke, really, that have like stuck out to me as being like, oh, this is like a masterful
Lady
performance.
Katsuyo's also got a great voice. Very coddling voice. It's good.
Just admit you are in love with this slug.
That slug, listen,
That slug.
listen, this has changed my rewatch of Naruto. I'm gonna say pass on Gyotaro.
Yeah, I'll pass on Gyotaro.
All right.
But I wouldn't be shocked if someone smashed.
Oh my god, that's Pete Davidson. Speaking of changing it up here, though.
I think it's gotta be a smash.
Up next on our list, we have Maharaga from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Smash or smash?
Oh,
I don't like this. I don't like his posture. I don't like his
this is a bad photo of Maharaga is what this is. This is an unflattering photo of Maharaga. Maharaga's hot. Maharaga is hot. They gave Maharaga his thickest form, his most tube-like form.
This Maharaga threw it up last night.
Yes.
He had a bad dweem.
Listen, I'm going to say Maharaga because I know what Maharaga looks like. He can get it. Maharaga can get it.
Yeah,
this iteration of Maharaga cannot get it.
Like not Monster Maharaga?
No. Well, like
just
Maharaga's
a different drawing of him?
A different drawing of Maharaga can get it.
I agree. It'd probably be the last smash of your life, but...
Would he adapt to the D? That's the problem. It's like
there's not a lot to adapt to, I'll be honest. What do you think? I'm throwing acid at him?
Yeah, this thing's hitting that thing's twirling. I'm not being able to hit any kind of spot after 2.5 minutes.
All right, number 5, Qual from Frieren.
Qual from Frieren is like one of the original demons that Frieren kills on the first journey.
All the demons are pretty attractive.
Listen, I'm gonna say this is a good image of Qual. Qual and Maharaga look like they could be related, but Qual could get it.
Is this a mask?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's never really is that. Qual's
this is
not
the
around.
one she uses like a Zekrom on.
Yeah, Zoltrak.
Yeah, this is a smash.
That's an easy smash.
Yeah.
Let me see what's under that skirt there. Oh,
smash
God.
or pass? God. Okay, hold on. Smash or pass, spray bottle guy from My Hero Academia. I was so close to giving this like a certified instant smash. Almost out of pity.
Yep.
The fuck's up with his hand?
I think it's to pull the trigger better. I don't think he's not around for long. They never really established what the fuck, because that's not a spray bottle thing. Like, oh yeah, Suyu can jump high and she's got a big tongue because she's a frog. What the fuck does this have to do with spray bottles?
I don't know. He's not bad compared to some of the others on the list, though. This isn't bad.
I'm gonna have to pass because like, what am I kissing here?
We should, in the future,
just do a smash or pass of weird MHA like fucking
no, but it should be like you
heteromorphs.
only get a certain amount of passes. Because here I want to be like, because he's not as bad as the others.
How many do we have? We have.
You're looking at all of them.
We have 13 total. I say 3 passes.
3 more after here.
No, I say 3 total.
But we've already used some.
We've
used 3.
I've passed on Gyotaro.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Envy Monster.
Yeah.
Let's say 5. 5 total.
How
out
about
of
just
13.
from now we get 3?
3 from now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pass on Spray Bottle.
I'm gonna smash Spray Bottle.
Okay.
Look, it's definitely gonna be annoying navigating that trigger because you're gonna be making out with him. You're gonna accidentally move forward and you're gonna get actually waterboarded with Lysol.
Yeah. Well, you assume. What's he filled with? Could it be blood? Like when he comes, does it come out of his face? Is it a squirt bottle mechanic?
You have liquids come out of your face that aren't cum.
It's not incredibly fair. Here's my thing though: is like absolutely his spray bottle is supposed to be like an offensive ability, right?
I don't know.
So like, but the thing is like he uses it and he's actively in this photo using it in combat.
Right.
So it's got to be something that could
Something
fuck you
bad.
up. Yeah. It's probably water.
I smash.
You know what? On account of the fact that we only have 3 left, I'd smash as well.
No, you're wrong. You already used your pass.
Okay, fine.
On him.
Fine.
So you have 2 left.
Okay.
Kaiman?
From Doro Hey Doro.
Oh, this might be a smash.
I mean, it's just a man with a tiny little lizard head.
He's got a human face inside the lizard head. Maybe you can make out with him.
Which is worse. No. That's like trying to make out with a xenomorph. It's like, oh, cool. Like your tongue has a tongue.
This is a good-looking lizard who has style.
I can live with banging this lizard.
Yeah, I agree.
This is like a well-dressed man lizard. I can live with that.
He's funny, too. He's got a good sense of humor in the manga. I smash.
I smash as well. Next up, we have a tough one, though.
Warwick from Arcane, smash or pass. Objectively, the least attractive Vander ever gets.
The least attractive Vander ever. Oh my God, could Vander get it 100%? But Warwick? This is too much. Like this is too much. You know how when they try to make like horny, like Teen Wolves, when they try to make like horny, like werewolf based propaganda.
Yeah.
This is the least horny werewolves have ever been. Yeah. This is just a wolf man. This is a wolf on all fours.
Yeah.
His ears are too long. His face is too long.
It's too much wolf. It's too much machinery.
Yeah.
I pass.
I also pass. Oh, God damn it.
This is an easy smash for me.
Next up, we have Turbo Granny from Dawn to Dawn.
Smash or pass?
I mean, she wants it.
She's
always talking about how she wants it.
She always wants it. Yeah, she's pretty ugly. She's got a great sense of humor, a great personality. Is she being spooky at me? Because that's the scariest part, is that she wants it aggressively.
Is spooky at you helping or hurting you?
Hurting. She's too spooky. Sounded unironically is one of the scariest anime I've ever seen.
Just because Granny's running you down, talking about how she's gonna gobble your wiener.
The visuals are like really effective horror. There's
that's fair.
The Loch Ness monster like genuinely creeps me out.
It was like CGI, but like it was like in the same way that like you can use certain animation elements to make people uncomfortable. The Loch Ness monster being CGI made me uncomfortable.
Well, also it has that weird sound design where it's like.
It was like Shin Godzilla. Like like you look at Shin Godzilla, you're like, oh, it's in pain, and that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Turbo Granny was like that, where like when he transformed, it was like horrifying and violent. So if we're just like watching some Great British Bake Off, I could smash. And I just pretend she's Jiraiya.
If she was spooky about it, I could smash. If she was like, that's why I asked. Because if she was like, let me gobble your wiener, I'm like, I can get behind this.
Okay.
Like if I was single and some 85-year-old woman just started talking smack to me, she was like, fucking back in my day, I was giving a Hummer to World War II survivors, and I was like, I gotta see what this woman's got. You know, I gotta see what the 200 years of fucking haunting this cave has done to this woman. If she's being spooky about it, I can smash.
All right. She's Turbo though.
I can live with that.
Okay.
I'm Turbo as well in bed. Hey, I'm Turbo Nick in bed.
Right. All right. So double smash.
Double smash.
All right. What fucking? Come on. Give us a hard one.
Give us a. Dog, they'd have
Don't give me a hard one here.
They'd have to. So up next we have Renamon from Digimon.
Smash or pass.
They would have to invent new levels of torque and horsepower to pull me out of Renamon. Like they'd have to fucking put a chain around my waist and connect me to fucking the things that they use to dig strip mines to get out of Renamon. If Renamon existed in real life, I'd leave my girlfriend for it. Oh my god, dude, she's
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes sense. It just makes sense.
Oh my god, dude.
That's a double smash.
Oh my god,
You gotta calm down.
Oh, speaking of things that could get it, up next we have at number 11 we have Rem from Death Note.
Smash or pass, Rem from Death Note. What do you mean? Speaking of things that can get it,
any of the Shikigami from Death Note can get it. Fucking Ryuk can get it. Rem can get it.
She's fucking a cactus woman.
She's all bones. Yeah.
She's all bones.
Listen, I've been with bones before.
Listen, if it's Renamon we're talking about, I'm all bones.
Yeah.
If it's Rem, then no, too many bones.
I'm willing to listen. For Rem, like she sounds like she smokes. She's like, Rem is the kind of girl you meet in a dive bar and you're like, I don't know how much longer we're gonna have you on this earth kind of thing, but like you and me, we're gonna have a real, like, it's gonna be marble reds and fucking regrets tonight, but we're doing it.
Right.
And that's the kind of night I'm having with Ren.
I gotta pass on Ren, and I didn't pass on a giant lizard
You
man.
did not pass on a giant lizard man, but he was ripped. Respectively, he was ripped.
Rem is just too spiky. There's none of the parts of a woman that I like on Rem.
Oh,
nor the parts of a man I like on Rem.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's no pecs, there's no genitals, there's no, like, thighs.
But she's got Renji's sword for 2 arms. She's got two gangly, clacky arms.
Just a spine come to life.
I can do it.
All right.
I can get through this.
I have one left, I think.
You have one pass left. I also have one pass left.
All right. Oh, yeah, because we both
passed on Warwick.
Up next is Biru from Solo Leveling, Smash or Pass.
Now, this is where it gets too bony for me. I can't do Biru.
Biru's handsome.
I can't do Biru. Too much. He's literally got a caprice. He has a hard exoskeleton.
Caprice? Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. Carapace.
That's it, maybe. A caprice.
He's got a Capri Sun.
A Capri Sun.
I don't like his big bug face, for sure.
Not good. Too many clackers.
But also, what could that big bug face do? He's got a second set of hands in his abdomen.
He's got a second set of cut off somebody's neck hands. They're like praying mantis hands.
This is your last pass.
That's my last pass.
All right, I'm saying smash for Biru.
I have a feeling that the last one's gonna be good.
All right.
So I'm out of passes.
This is the last one? Well, you've seen them all, so.
No, I went down to the number. I do not know who is next.
All right. Up next, smash or pass. Reze from Chainsaw Man. Nick looked at them. I'll say it right now. Nick looked at them.
Hold up. I'm Googling something.
What are you Googling?
I'm Googling something.
Age? For some reason,
Hey, Chad, I'm Googling something.
I assumed.
Oh, thank God. All right.
I assumed Reze's
early
like
20s. Woo! Okay, that last pass was worth it.
Yeah, they never explore it.
They
Because she's going to school.
There's not an actual answer. There's no actual answer.
Okay.
Yeah. They like it said like she appears to be late teens, early 20s.
She's in school and
She's not in school.
Well, right.
They very much talk about the fact
But
that she never
Denji
got
thinks she is. Denji thinks she is, and then Denji thinks he breaks into her high school.
Oh?
Yeah.
I thought they just broke into a high school.
Well, I think it's assumed.
I think they broke into a school that Denji wanted to go to or something.
But I mean, I assume he assumed
that she's in
this
high
is
school.
her school.
Maybe? I mean, like, she's not even from Japan. She lives in the USSR, but yeah.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Well, I know he doesn't know that. But, like, yes, like, they wouldn't be breaking. What I'm saying is they're not breaking out.
I'm saying
That he assumed.
that she at least needs to look and act in a way that Denji would assume
Yes.
she is his age.
Denji's 18 by part 2, I believe.
Right.
I believe there's like a 6-month time skip, and over that course, he turns 18.
Why are you trying to argue just random shit?
I'm not.
That was such a non sequitur. That, like, do you know what I mean?
No idea.
I'm gonna, like, I, like, want to hit you.
Why?
You're just, like.
Sigh it up, dog.
This is like when Sarah argues just to argue. Like, when I'm about to win an argument, she will just, like, derail it into something else.
Elite play.
That's what you're doing.
Am I?
Where you plucked, like, you're like, well, in part 2, Denji's 18. And it's like, well, sick, but, like, hey, what part is the movie from?
Part 1.
For sure.
Yeah.
Therefore.
Denji's not 18 in part 1.
For sure.
Yes.
Therefore.
You think Reze's not 18?
For sure.
Okay, gotcha.
Because, like I said, she needs to look and and act in a way that Denji would think
Would be a high schooler.
She's his age.
Yeah.
And because he's not 18 in part 1, that age would not be 18. I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying this in a way that I'm like, oh, we can't do this. She's a fucking cartoon bomb
with
demon.
a nuke for a head.
Yeah, just be like, oh, if Reze's 20, you know?
then fucking smash, absolutely.
But I'm worked up because God talking to you is difficult.
Well, welcome to fucking 2 hours of every single one of your weeks.
So.
I'm so excited to show you the new podcast office. It's a lot smaller. We're going to be so close, you might be able to hit me.
Sick.
It's going to be great.
Anyway, smash or pass Reze. If, assuming Reze's in her 20s, obviously it's smash.
Bingo! What he said.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe you would fuck Biru.
She's the bomb.
An ant, Daniel.
Yeah, I still got one to spare.
Oh, wow. So you want to go back to the list and revoke somebody's?
Yeah, I'd rather not fuck Maharaka.
I got people adapting to my dick game already. It's not good out here. All right, you want to hear my best boy?
If you're adapting to sex,
Uh-huh.
does that mean it stops being good?
I think
you
so.
have to keep.
I think because like sex is kind of damage, right?
No.
It's kind of damage. It's a feeling. It's like sex is kind of damage.
No.
Kind of. Like you're being penetrated.
Not dangerously or painfully.
Depends on the person.
I guess.
You know how they say like
sex is damage is not a message I want to.
Fair, but you know how they say like
to.
a sneeze is an eighth of an orgasm. Do you remember that?
I want to end this podcast.
I want to talk about my best boy.
This is the
You're
worst,
the one who went back to sex adaptation.
This is the worst string of conversations I've had with you.
I'm sorry, Danny. I got Novocaine on the brain, and there was this conversation around people with SIPA, and there's like a lady. It's a lady from Prey. She's like, well, if you can't feel pain, can you feel pleasure? And I was like, probably not.
And did he?
I think it's implied they have sex. They don't show it, but I was like, yeah, if you can't feel pain, could you have sex?
No, it's a different. Well,
you think
can't,
so?
It's a different like brain activity.
But that's the thing. It's like, could you, if you didn't have nerves, could you like actually have sex? Probably not.
I think not having pain is different from not having nerves.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because he was like, oh, I can't feel. He's like, I can feel like pressure, but like I can't feel pain or like hot or cold.
Oh, then that guy can't feel pleasure.
You think so, right? That's what I'm saying. And so I was like, where does the difference between touch and feel end? I'm sorry. I'm not giving you all the context of the words that I'm saying. Can I talk about my best boy now?
Sure.
My best boy is Spy X Family / their matcha place.
Right.
I got invited this last week out to a matcha place, Midori Matcha in Little Tokyo. And I got out there, and I'm only talking about this because it was so much less than I anticipated. And so
that's how all the pop-ups are.
I got invited, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I'm gonna plan a little date day for me and Dorothy." She's been asking for more dates, and so I was like, "I'm gonna get a nice little date day going." And me and her are gonna drive to Little Tokyo, and we're gonna go. Remember when we did hello?
The monitor just
The monitor turned off. Remember when we did the Black Butler pop-up, and it was like this super cool. They had like people, they had like all the waiters were like dressed as butlers, and Stella was like literally fainting.
Right.
And it was like this cool, like all you can eat buffet, this really fancy cafe. I was like, that's exactly what this is gonna be. And boy, oh boy, was I 100% wrong. Because I pull up to this place, Midori Matcha, which like they have good matcha, but they're like, hey, because you were invited here, here's an ice cream and a seltzer. And they were like, you can sit over there in the corner next to Zeno Robinson. And I was like, cool. Happy I drove 30 minutes to get here. No, you're not getting press coverage for this.
Yeah. If you ever see that a pop-up is happening like near you, don't drive more than like 30 minutes, I'd say.
It's never worth it.
It's usually pretty just okay.
It's like, hey, it's the thing that we usually have, but now it has Anya attached to it.
Yeah, it's like, the same menu items, but there's a poster of Lloyd next to it.
That's literally, they put up photos of Spy and Family posters, and they put cutouts of like Spy Family characters all throughout. And I was like, this is not anything.
That's cool if it's in your neighborhood and you can just like walk to it and you're like, whoa, this is fun.
Yeah.
Don't travel like an hour for something like that.
Yeah, it's absurd. So yes, that's my piss boy of the week. Also because I saw Daniel Duenas there, and they like had the matcha, and like me and Dorothy were like walking around like the actual Little Tokyo area. They ran up to us and were like, "Hi, how are you doing?" And they were like, "I'm trying to find a bathroom. I need to puke." They're like, apparently the matcha hit them wrong, and they had to like run and find a public bathroom and puke. And I was like, "Oh my god, could have been way worse for me."
Poor Daniel.
Yeah, I know, it was tough for everyone. Do you have a best boy or a piss boy this week?
This week I was on the podcast, the Delulu Canoe.
The Delulu Canoe.
The Delulu Canoe.
Okay.
Hosted by Dare Taylor.
Oh yes. You told me about this.
And it was fun. It was cool.
Do you sit in a canoe?
No, that'd be sick.
Brutal.
But the like prompt is come with something you're delusional about. So like Stella Chu was on it, and she talked about how she spent like $2,000 on one of her like Hot Boy mobile games.
Yes.
And my thing was like, I have a series of movies that I think are perfect, and I can't understand
MVP
why no one else does. MVP 1 and 2, Most Valuable Primate, Nacho Libre. I love
is the perfect movie.
Is a perfect movie.
I adore that take.
Nacho Libre is
I am.
Killer soundtrack.
I think I am.
I pray I am. I'm glad I am. Yeah, and there's that one that goes, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum for me. It's also just beautiful. I tear up multiple times during
the cinematography is insane. The entire movie for a movie about Jack Black being raised in a like Mexican church, basically.
Yeah, he's a friar in Mexico who wants to be a luchador, and it's just like so passionately made and like well done. I like that one. The first
it exists in that Napoleon Dynamite era where we were just making movies.
It's the same guy.
Really?
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. That was one of them. What was the other? I like In Time, starring Justin Timberlake. I think
Still never seen it.
Yeah, that one's great. But anyway, so yeah, you can hear all my takes on the Delulu Canoe in like a week or two, I think. Yeah, on YouTube.
Cool. Do we have any news?
Never.
Nor do I. All right, which brings us to our favorite section of the podcast, Love Letters, where me and Danny poll our live audience to ask if they have any questions they want to ask us live that we answer live on the podcast. So if you guys want the podcast 2 days early, want 2 hours of additional Nick and Danny content every single month, or simply want to hang out with us live before and after every single podcast, you can become a member of the Patreon for $4.99 a month. Me and Danny are going to be recording Dragon Ball Evolution's reaction today. Then we're getting back to our regular scheduled Naruto content, but we're talking about Dragon Ball Evolutions the other day, and we're like, damn, we want to react to that.
Unless we come with something else that's better, like maybe we just run some live action anime ones.
Just do like fucking Death Note.
We'll do a poll.
We'll do always a poll.
The issue is Nick hasn't seen Dragon Ball Evolution,
I've never
which is
seen Dragon Ball.
insane. Did you break that?
Nope, I didn't. But boy, oh boy, did it sound like it. Yeah. Yes, I've never seen Dragon Ball Evolutions. I'm very excited to see the car sliding scene. Anaka17 asks, what's the worst and best movie you could watch on a first date with a non-anime fan? I think the best is obviously going to be like any Studio Ghibli film. You're like, oh, Howl's Moving Castle. You'd be like, oh, wow, look how cool this can be. Like, it's animation and it's so pretty and the colors are so nice and all that. So, like, Howl's Moving Castle. You're not going to, like, sit down and watch an entire, you'd be like, oh, my God, this is our first date. How do you feel about One Piece? Like, oh, we have an hour and a half, 2 hours here. Let me show you a Miyazaki film. Yeah. Get you, like, kind of into the idea here.
I think the best Miyazaki one you can watch on a first date, though, least likely chance of them getting bored or, like, just not really being into it.
Okay.
Ponyo. I think the best one, Ponyo followed by Howl's Moving Castle.
And you know what's cool about Ponyo is that you can have your Netflix and chill moment for about 10 to 15 minutes. And when you clock back into Ponyo, you'll still know what's going on.
Yeah, when it just gets dead boring at the end.
You gotta plan your hookup somewhere during that Miyazaki wall, which is just when they make a candle into a boat and start riding around their now flooded town.
Yeah, because I think a lot of the other ones, like Spirited Away, everyone loves. It's very enjoyable. What?
I'm singing Ponyo, 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 fishy in the sea.
I'm distracted.
Love Ponyo, dude.
I think with his other movies, like Spirited Away, there's a chance your date gets bored.
Yes.
Mononoke or Nausicaa.
They could be like big into big oil.
Yeah, they could be
fucking,
BP interns.
What is this fucking, what is this goddamn world globe rhetoric?
It's possible that they're just not into action.
Yeah.
So like I love Mononoke, but it's because like Ashitaka's hype as fuck, and so is Mononoke.
And Totoro's about nothing.
Totoro, I know a lot of like girls who like it. But yeah, Totoro, there's also a chance they're bored.
If you put on Kiki's Delivery Service, you're being performative.
Yeah, there's a chance you're bored during that too. I think Ponyo is like universally all genders, a really enjoyable, great time. And it's like you can be a not obnoxious amount of impressive with it. If your date is bored during Spirited Away and you're like yapping their ear off about why the train scene is better than they think.
Like this is why it won the Oscar. And like this is what it won the Oscar over.
Yeah, they'll get sick of you real quick. Ponyo is like, I think universally enjoyable. And then you could be like, oh, this scene where she runs on all the fish is actually like really impressive animation. Here's why.
Yeah.
And they'll find that fun.
Okay.
Or do you think Howl's Moving Castle is better?
I think Howl's Moving Castle is my favorite. So I'd be like, oh, I'll show you my favorite movie of all time. What a good way to understand me. But Ponyo, I feel like, is the right answer. Because it's like, oh, Ponyo is like, it's cute, it's unoffensive, and the plot is not confusing at all. Yeah. There's like 3 wars going on in Howl's Moving Castle, and they're all between different colored doors. Yeah. Like, it's fucking real easy to like forget why Howl's turning into a bird.
Yeah.
And then my answer for worst, also a movie, because like I said, like we could both be here and be like, oh, Boku no Pico, redo of Healer. Fuck that. It's unoriginal. I'm going to say Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue and or Paranoia Agent would be 2 wild choices to sit a first down for. But if they were into it, that's your wife.
Yeah.
That's your wife right there.
Perfect Blue is, I feel like they'd get halfway through and they'd be like, do you not like me?
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to get me to leave?
Perfect Blue's the scariest thing you can show a woman on a first date.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man, I want to show you a movie that inspired me a lot as a kid, and it's Perfect Blue.
Yeah, just a nightmare trip.
Yeah.
I went a completely different direction. I think the worst anime, if you're like our age, like 26, 38, what are you?
29.
29. If you're like our age, the worst anime you could show a woman is like the first 9 episodes of Beyblade or like Bakugan.
You're like, listen, this was very formative in my childhood here. You're like showing her all of your Beyblades, busting out your case of Beyblades. You're like, no, that one he's using right. That's this one right here. It's actually not as good as he's making it look.
Yeah, if you're really into it and you're like, she's like, oh, like, you watch this as a kid and you're like, yeah, and now.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yeah, check it out. This is the one he has. In later seasons, he's going to replace the top for this one.
Yeah.
And you like rip out the one that you have tied to your necklace.
You remember when they were like, what's the least attractive hobbies to women? I feel like the only reason Beyblade wasn't there is because there wasn't enough entries. Like that was like, you start busting out. You're like, no, listen, this one's actually built to last longer, but this one's actually more offensive focused. Like, it was just like ovaries will dry up.
Yeah. So I think that like any toy anime you're too into your late 20s, you can be into those, but
Pokemon
you need to
play.
ease into it. Pokemon could play.
Yes.
I agree. And again, you can be into Beyblade and Bakugan and shit like I am currently at our age. but like that is not your first date.
No.
You know what they should make?
What?
They should make, speaking of that list of least attractive whatevers, they should make
I got reincarnated as a arguing online crypto selling.
I was just gonna say they should make like a crypto bro anime.
That would be really funny. It's just like them trying to figure out, like them taking like courses for $10,000 all spent in Ethereum to find out a guy who's like, hey, you got to look for the trends. You got to know when to short, and they're just losing money. No. Oh my God. I thought Melania coin was going to be my big breakthrough. That'd be great. I'd love it. All right, that's all we got this week, ladies and gentlemen. We love you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, and Danny's show, November 7th, is not going to happen. I know, but you're like,
the one that was November 10th in LA got canceled, but the one in New York, November 17th, is still out.
Exactly 2 weeks from today. 14 days from now on Monday, November 17th, Danny's going to be in big New York City hanging out. Man, I want to come. Can I come?
The Big Peach. You don't want to come. You don't want to fly all the way to New York.
I'd fly with you. Do you want to fly together? I'd come.
Yeah.
I'd love to be there to support you.
No.
Okay. That's fine.
I don't want people I know there.
That's fine. That's yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.